QueueTimes show.
Welcome to a QueueTimes show that we're playtesting the Pathfinder 2nd edition, and we're going through the pre-created Doomsday Dawn adventure made by Paizo. We're just going to go right into introducing everyone, and then we'll give a little bit of backstory, and we'll go from there. So, my name is Indigo. I'm the DM. I prefer he or him, and I will be playing all genders, so have fun with that one. William.
Hi, I'm William, and I'm playing... Is this the order of operations? I'm playing a human fighter named Alabaster Ronaldo Devante. They are they, them, and I am he, him, or they, them.
Okay.
Is it okay if I don't remember your character's full name?
Call him
I heard
Nard.
Ronaldo,
Nard?
so he's Ron.
The initials are R-N-A-R-D.
I'm super calling
We
you
will
Nard.
call them Nard.
Super calling you
Nard.
Nard.
Their name is Nard.
Nard.
I'm Lauren. I am playing a elf ranger, a female elf ranger named Lena Valdan, and I prefer she, her.
Cool. My name is Jonas. I am playing the 12-year-old elven wizard Ryland Castle. My pronouns are he, him. Ryland's pronouns are also he, him.
My name is Krug. I'm playing Krugist.
The Krugiest of the Krug.
Krugiest of the Krugs. Human rogue, sorry. I was gonna say monk, but no, it's a human rogue. And both myself and my character prefer he.
All right, so previously on our playtest, you guys were actually playing completely different characters.
We were.
You were playing your first level characters, which do make an appearance later on. But as of right now, no, not today. No.
Oh, I was like, what?
I'm ready to play two characters.
These two don't like each other
Later
very
on
much.
in the series.
In the series, you will they will coming back at level. I
Gotcha.
believe it was 9 and 17.
Yeah.
So you will be able to see and play them later on. But right now, you're playing new characters that are just for this session, which means I can easily kill them.
I did say I was 12. Anything can kill a 12-year-old.
I'm just saying, I don't have a problem with this. So, right now, you all have been given an offer of 45 gold
I'll take it.
to meet out and do a task of some sort out in this city.
I'm sorry, I don't want to be that guy, but gold or silver?
Gold.
45 gold,
Wow.
right?
I'm in?
Yeah.
All the way in.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but this is after we do the thing, or to do the thing.
We don't get this in advance.
You're getting 45 gold once you return from accomplishing.
Okay.
Okay, all right, cool. Nothing else.
Hey, thanks for coming out. You guys get 45
Hey.
gold. See you later. Like,
45 gold to
wasn't that bad
tempt
of an
us,
adventure.
and
Well,
then
no.
we get back and you're like, here's your 150.
no,
you know.
no.
Yeah.
I just want to say, in real life, whenever I do a job, I always get paid up front.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
true.
Do you get paid 45 gold though?
Well,
Or do you
we
get
don't
paid,
use
like,
gold anymore. It's a
less than
silver
that?
age.
Yeah, it's true. Sorry.
Anyways,
Continue, please.
the four of you are walking through what looks to be an extremely ramshackle and like destroyed town. Like the walls are half built, and by built I mean they were once there and have been destroyed.
Gotcha.
For the most part, like canvas tops are what's keeping roofs, and you are heading towards a large church, basically, at the end of town. So this is a good opportunity for you guys to kind of, even though the four of you have been adventuring with each other for a while, it's kind of a good place for you guys to go ahead and kind of introduce yourselves as individual characters.
Cool.
As you're walking through this town.
I guess I'll start since I went last for the player introductions.
Word.
Well, this is more of like,
Oh, you want us to roleplay?
yeah.
You just said that.
Is there a lot of
Start the
like?
game.
Oh, you want me to do this? Like with the thing we're doing?
I thought you wanted us to like.
No, you've
elaborate.
already
Yeah,
explained
yeah.
your character.
Have we been to this town before?
No.
This is a new town for
This
all of
is
us.
a new town. You know very little about the town as of right now. You guys can make rolls to try to determine more
So 2
information.
elves and 2 humans walk into a town.
Yes. So is there like stuff lying around? Like, am I having to step over around things? Is it kind of grimy?
Like, if anything, it's less grimy and more like this was a town that was attacked at some time, and it is now on the process of rehabilitation.
Cool.
So there are some sections that are probably just completely just gone. and some sections are still partially put together, and it's a mix.
Cool.
Do we see any other people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're building. Okay. They're trying to, like I said,
So they're actively working on it. Cool.
Well, I think so. So Ryland, who is an elven boy of but 12, who I didn't say this earlier, but he has shaved his head, so he doesn't have that beautiful elven mane. He is a bald 12-year-old walking around, and
Oh my God.
I'm trying really hard to like just sort of blend in here. This bald 12-year-old walking around with, I assume, mostly adults standing nearby.
In fact, you're the only child around.
Cool. Then yeah, very much I'm just kind of walking through, just looking around, like trying not to draw attention to myself, but take in my surroundings. Does anyone look like... Is there anyone sitting that looks like they have been displaced because their home was destroyed recently? Like, are people super out of that? Okay.
No, basically the people that have come to this town, from what you can tell, either used to live here, but this town had been...
It was deserted, and
it was
now
deserted
it's
and destroyed for a while.
Cool.
And so it's just basically like, hey, let's go back.
But there are no children.
Yeah, because it's mostly like adults and stuff like that are rebuilding. You don't send
I've seen
kids.
this movie.
You don't
There's a
send
child
kids in to like rebuild a town. You know what I mean?
There's
You
Depending on the
don't
alignment.
send children
Yeah.
into rebuild
If
town.
somebody
There's
offers you
some-
candy, don't
You
take
think
it.
I'm going to waste
I'm
an
not
adult on
gonna
that?
take any candy. These are strangers. I'm not 11.
As you get closer to the church, a stern gentleman stands outside and goes, "Oi, what do you want?"
What do we want? See, that is the question, isn't it? What we want might be what you want to give us.
We were sent here.
We want to go into the church.
The adults are talking. Just
Okay.
shh.
Not allowed.
Children aren't allowed in the church,
No one's allowed in the church.
but I'm not a child.
And I'm not
I
a
said
person.
no one.
Oh,
Who's the person that sent us here?
Who's the person that sent us here? That was a question.
Hey, God.
Casimar Vord.
Casimir?
Borg?
Like VORD.
Are we one of them?
Bored.
What?
It's a Borg joke.
No.
Okay.
Kamzora. Kamzora. KAMISORA. Kamzora.
Kamzora
That's not
Vorg.
what you...
Camzor?
Kamzora
That's why he
Vorg.
corrected
Cool.
it. All right.
Kamzora.
And was there any inclination
I
from
wanna-
Kamzora that we shouldn't mention him, or that this was like on the DL? That this is on the DL?
No.
No?
Okay, so then I say...
You just have the paper that was telling you to go there.
Oh.
Okay, so with the paper, and I say, Kamsora Lord sent us here.
He looks at the paper. And he steps aside and gestures you towards the descending stairwell into the center of the room. Clearing his throat, he loudly proclaims, "You enter the distinguished presence of Lady Casimir Vord." Vord.
Please tell me that was in character.
No.
Headcanon.
First throne of the esoteric order of the Palatine Eye. My lady, your mercenaries have arrived.
Oh, God. In character.
That's what I've always
Thanks
wanted to
for that
mercenate.
announcement.
Ryland.
That's not a word.
Mercenate.
A bemused voice echoes out from the stairwell. Commodus, I might remind you we are meant to be a secret society. Perhaps next time you might refrain from speaking our names in front of every common laborer.
Wow.
Send my new arrivals down to meet me, if you please. You hear from the stairwells.
So after he
before-
yelled, she yelled.
She yelled.
I said...
After he yelled, she
After-
yelled.
After
he yelled, she-
too
They're
hard,
both
she
yelling
then
at each
proceeded
other?
to yell about
After,
yelling.
after he yelled, she yelled.
He-
And I like to
he-
yell. Ah!
He was more using it as a like kind of like a
Yeah.
royal court,
Ah.
and she was just like she was yelling because for the distance.
Yeah.
Like
He was yelling because he's supposed to.
he feels like
He
he's
feels he's
supposed.
supposed to. Yeah,
Before I walk down the stairs, I'm going to ask him, is there any, like, sort of rule to being in the presence of this lady, or is it very casual? Like, how do we approach this situation?
I'm a
Alright, walking
noble,
down the
so I
stairs.
should know.
I'm being very sarcastic.
Okay.
It's not a noble situation. This is
Okay.
a secret society.
Gotcha.
You can roll an occult if you would like, or anyone can if they would like to know.
Not bad.
Oh.
I suppose that's not a bad idea. Ryland's gonna occult think. That is
Good
24.
at occulting. Oh wow, I'm not even gonna.
For the most part, no. He was basically being way more like,
They don't do that here.
yeah, like he's probably from his past probably worked for a king or queen or
Sure.
like some sort of like duke that it was all about presentation. And this is a secret society. There is no presentation. Like
Right.
the whole point is to not have presentation.
That's cute.
Cool.
I give him a pat on the head as I walk towards the stairs.
He's bigger than you.
Okay, I'll jump.
You walk down and you see a dark-haired woman with her hair braided into a ponytail, and a very tight ponytail. She's got gray hair, mixed in with the black. She's an older, dark-skinned woman. There's a lantern on the ground next to her, and she is writing in a book, from what you can tell. There's a door in front of her with a metal like plate in the door that looks like some sort of writing, and she's just writing in her journal or whatever the book is that she's writing in. That's what you see when you walk in.
What do we roll to recognize the script?
That'd be Arcana or possibly Religion if it is of a holy text of some sort.
I'm a good Arcana.
Very
good
nice.
Arcana boy.
23.
24?
It's really far away. You can't really tell, and it's old Arcana. It's probably like a ward or like something protection of some sort, from what you can tell.
I'm gonna clear my throat.
Just gonna say hello.
Hi.
That's weird.
I mean, she heard us come in.
She turns.
It's rude to not turn.
She turns and says, the Order appreciates your presence here today. I trust the figure in my summons was sufficient to secure your services. I've been studying with great interest a report from one of our agents, a Magnamarian named Kellery Deverin, regarded an object of interest.
So you're Kamsara.
Yes.
Hello. I'm Namond Alabaster. Hold on, Ronaldo Devante.
Nard.
No. Well, fine.
You can call them Nard.
You can call me
That's
Nard.
something.
You should. It's much quicker.
It is rather quicker.
I'm aware of who you are. I'm the one that summons you.
Well, yes, but I find greetings in person much more formal.
I guess some cultures feel that way.
I am but a humble farmer.
Interesting.
And I,
We have reason to believe a treasure of particular importance lies under the Pale Mountain in an ancient complex called the Tomb of a tomb of Tular Seft.
can you spell that?
Tular Seft. Tular Seft. As best as I can pronounce it.
I agree with it.
I had been planning an attempt to retrieve it for some time, but I have received word that a dangerous cultist called the Night Herald seeks this treasure as well, and have been sending forces to retrieve it. Hence, I secured your services rather than wait for agents of the Order to arrive.
Sorry,
Night or night?
Herald?
Night Herald.
But night or night?
Like K or not?
At night as in the
night
not day.
time.
Like Nick at night?
Yeah, no.
Like NITE?
No. NIGHT.
English is a silly language sometimes.
Player
Always?
knowledge, not character knowledge. That is the Night Herald is the group in which you remember you were going in the dungeon where the goblins are, and you heard about like this horrendous like object and all these things that are like with all these space aliens and stuff like that. The Night Herald are the ones that are pushing towards the alien like conquering.
Gotcha.
They're bad.
Yeah, and then
Bad news.
the order in which she's a part of is the order that at the end of the previous session that you agreed to be a
recognize
part
that
of.
Yeah.
So,
Gotcha.
just player knowledge.
Gotcha.
wise.
Okay.
Character knowledge.
Yeah, player knowledge, not character knowledge. Exactly. The Night Herald seeks this treasure as well and have sent forces to retrieve it. Hence, I secured your services rather than waiting for agents of the Order to arrive. Fortunately, we have an advantage they do not. The majority of the tomb of Tularos Seft is a labyrinth that, while compact, is difficult to navigate and is rumored to be filled with traps and beasts. Kellery's research, though, reveals a back entrance to the tomb, hidden in the lower slopes of the Pale Mountain. This entrance is said to appear as a blank stone within a scar across the mountain. With luck, you can reach the tomb and secure the treasure before the Night Herald can even enter the complex. Camdus has prepared a map of the route. And Lauren has them out.
Ta-da!
Nice.
Should we do the cams? Do this.
Oh yeah. I can spin.
Yeah.
I remember.
The object I require is a large gemstone with a series of shifting hieroglyphs glowing within it. If you can read the hieroglyphs, you will note they represent a number that appears to be a countdown. Kellery's text refers to this gemstone as a countdown clock. But other than the rumor of this being hidden in Tulri Seth's tomb, we know little about this specific location within. All other treasure you find in the tomb is yours to keep, though the Order may wish to purchase any item vital to our efforts at an especially fair price.
I dig it. I like especially fair.
That sounds good. Can I ask you a question, Lady Vorg? Is this really any place to be sending a 12-year-old like me? I'm only but a child, and I'm very happy to do my part. Is it really wise to?
It's very wise. Trust me, I've seen this boy do magnificent things. He's destroyed entire armies. That's a lie, but I still.
Thank you. I just wanted to hear some nice things about me. I'm good. Thank you.
All right. Do you have any questions for me other than this?
Camidus was the one who did the yelling at the beginning.
Yes. Yes.
Quite the bellowing voice.
If you don't have any questions for me, you can go upstairs and meet him, and he'll get you on your way. But like I said, if you have any questions, please.
Yeah. Do you know anything about Tular Seft specifically?
The tomb?
Yeah. No, him, the person.
Yes.
Mummy, vampire, skeleton,
God.
All of the above.
Well, the tomb it holds the remains of Tular Seft, a scholar of the elemental planes. Reclaims of air, earth, fire, and water. The objects of our interest has no elemental properties, so why an elemental scholar would keep it, I cannot say.
Very curious indeed.
It could be purely greed.
Did we just rhyme?
Wow.
Was that That was the thing, wasn't it?
I didn't write it down.
That's why
did you say specifically what we're actually looking for?
Yes,
Yeah.
the gemstone with the hieroglyphs.
Yeah. That
Counting
kind
down.
of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
Called countdown clock.
Yeah, kind of thing. Yeah.
Now you said if we can read the countdown clock, what language are these runes in?
I'm just saying that I'm just explaining to you if you are able to read
that was
what
you,
they
not
say.
okay.
No, that was
okay.
her. I'm speaking as her.
Gotcha.
She's kind of a little bit stern, more, and so she has a little bit more of a not raspy voice, but a little bit deeper.
Sure.
No, I was just explaining to you that if you were to read it, what it would be saying is it's numbers that are counting down.
Okay.
Not necessarily whether you have the ability to. I'm just explaining to you what it is.
I know how to read. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Good for a 12-year-old.
That's probably right. This is castle time.
You should read now instead of speaking.
He can read.
I pull out my spell book and I pretend to read.
Perfect.
Well, if you have no more questions for me, please.
Sure. I'm gonna head up to.
Nard goes up to.
Back up the stairs.
Camidus.
Mm-hmm.
And is like.
He goes,
What's up?
You have finished. Wonderful. I have a few things for you. Please follow me. We're going to head over and get you prepared.
Your leader appears to be correct in the fact that you maybe should use your inside voice.
I'm sorry. That's kind of. He walks you like back behind the church area, like kind of to where like a stable is, and he goes, "These are a few camels that we can supply you to travel. So each one of you may take one. I've also been instructed to give you the following," and he hands over an ivory scroll tube that contains a scroll of fly.
Oh.
A scroll of flying.
Yeah.
Can you guys cool if
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna take it.
And I've been told to give this to you, and he hands you a +1 magical rapier.
Hey! Okay, thanks.
So if you don't know what a +1 magical item does, is it gives you a +1 to hit, as well as 1 additional damage die.
I like
Nice.
both of those things.
Does it do magical damage too? Or
Yeah, it's considered to be magical.
It's considered magical. Okay.
Rock and
Does it
roll.
do magical piercing? Does it still do piercing? Like if it
Yes,
was,
it's still the same damage type, so if something is immune to piercing, it's still immune
it's
to the
immune
damage.
to it even if it is magic.
That's
Yeah.
called precision damage for a rogue.
Yeah.
Damage that just adds on to the other damage, so it assumes its type.
Word.
May you find speed
Thanks.
and insight on your course. For performance this service, you will earn good name within the order, a reward greater than coin, whether you believe it or not. And then he says a few words in a language that you guys don't know.
Are you sure?
I don't know, you might.
I know 5.
Wow. What do you know, Orsiani?
Yeah,
Oh,
so do I.
Sirianni? Yep.
Yeah. So both of you hear him say, "Seek and you shall find."
And I say, you too, thanks. You know Sirianni.
Right under. What did he say?
He said, have a good time. Something like that. I was too busy just thinking about the fact that I could understand him to actually process what he said.
That's so like you.
Thanks.
So, based off of the map that you've received, the location is approximately 80 miles away from where you're at.
Woofty dufty. Is that B5 on here?
No, that's B1.
What? Are we B? Where are we?
You are not on that map.
Oh, okay.
Good to know.
The location in which you're traveling to is B1.
Gotcha.
And then eventually all the way up to B5. But as of right now, you're trying to get to B1.
Do you have?
And we all have camels now.
You all have camels, which
Cool.
its travel speed is 35 feet.
Mine too.
Just so I'm
Just walk next
just
to
so
it.
the
quite
picture
slow.
is clear, because I just
I've been
remembered
exhausted if
that
you keep-
Lena has an animal companion, and it's a velociraptor.
It is.
But it's
Yes.
little, right?
It's a little small velociraptor.
but it's with us
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're just chilling with the velociraptor. Does a velociraptor have a name?
No.
It's not blue.
Ooh, no, it'll be Dino. We'll make it
Dino?
It'll be
Ooh.
Dino.
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 I dig it.
Love it.
Ah, Dino.
So
The Dionysus.
at a speed of 35,
Dionysus.
a speed of 35, which is what the camel, you guys can do approximately 3.5 miles per hour, which means you guys can do 28 miles a day.
Okay.
So,
It's going to take us like 3.5 days.
correct. You will need to roll survival checks to be able to,
Survive.
not survive, but to find your way there, based off of
like
how.
navigation.
Do we have rations for this trip?
I don't know. Do
How
you?
many days?
I bought
3?
rations.
I bought rations.
I also have a fishing pole so I can fish.
Good place to
Oh,
fish.
wait, I have a
Always
tackle.
the desert.
Oh, wait.
12-year-old, remember?
Why did I buy a fishing pole?
It's funny. I just about bought a fishing pole.
I mean,
too.
you're
I'm really
technically
glad I
in
got
a
2
mountain
more
area up against the desert, so it's like mountain desert terrain.
Mountain fish.
So, but they didn't give us anything for this.
They gave you a
Look at this
scroll, a
map.
fly,
You see
and a
water.
+1
That's-
magical
fair.
weapon,
Yeah, but
and
did
3
they really
D4
give us-
camels.
Did they give us
Mundane
anything
things.
though? Did they give us anything?
we didn't get
Any
anything.
rations?
No, that
about
is
45 gold up
your
front?
job to provide.
Context clues. Okay.
Well, is there a place in town we can get rations for Krugist?
Possibly.
Okay, let's go look.
Because I also have rations. So
Oh, so 3 out of the 4 people have rations.
Yeah. Didn't bring rations.
I'm not splitting none with you.
Yeah.
Wait, let me say that in character.
Yeah, no, I'm a hungry growing boy.
won't be
you
splitting any
are
of that
hungry
with
going boy.
Yeah, you think you could probably find a place, or you can hunt on the way.
I'd so much rather find a place.
We don't have
where
a
I can.
hunter with us.
Yep, rangers aren't hunters. They don't find or kill
You've
animals.
also destroyed armies, remember?
Oh yeah.
That was a lie.
With me at all.
A pig shouldn't be a problem.
You see, there's like one person that is got like hanging boar
Oh, okay.
outside of their house.
Got any salted meat in there? Willing to sell?
And like, I'm salting them right now so I can eat them later on.
Can I buy them from you? Just like 4 days worth.
How much was rations? Does anyone remember?
It was like it was 4 copper. Wasn't it?
10
5
copper.
maybe?
I give him.
I was about to correct you when I realized you said that in character. I was like, oh!
I give him a silver.
I take all that.
I take the rations
Cool.
that I forgot to buy.
So I would like to know who is going to be your designated navigator.
My survival's 5. I'm assuming yours is higher.
I think
5.
Oh. Is anyone's survival higher than 5?
Nope.
Do we just need 1?
my survival.
Yeah,
That's part of the mechanic.
I mean, you're the ranger. It would make the most sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
And the terrain is desert.
Desert, and that's my preferred terrain.
Oh, word.
Wow.
There you go.
I
There you
don't,
go.
yeah.
Desert ranger.
Did you know we were going to be in the desert?
No.
Yeah, you all know where you're going to be.
No,
I had
making the
I asked
characters.
him when I,
Oh, okay,
when I was making
okay,
the character.
okay.
I was like, what terrain are we gonna have?
You're in 50-50. You're in desert and mountain terrain. So
Gotcha.
part of it will be desert, part of it will be mountain
The
terrain.
mountain seems like it has water.
And when
so-
she asked me, I told her mountain. Just throwing that one
so
out
then
there.
maybe it was Mount. I didn't write it down.
It's okay. It's fine. Fine.
I don't know.
All right, roll your survival for the day.
11.
11. So you, the 4 of you get on your camels and you travel along. You kind of, like, throughout the day, you think you saw that palm tree before. You're not really sure, but you think you're going in the right way. You're going to roll another one. Another one.
7.
7.
Oh,
I
hold
shouldn't be the
on.
one doing that.
Oh no, it is.
So you guys finally, it hits nighttime and you've traveled for the day. And you guys set up camp, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a 4-person tent.
Wonderful.
I have
You
some cookware.
Wonderful. You guys set up a fire. You guys start preparing your food for the evening. What's your character's name again?
Lena.
Lena is looking up, is checking out the stars. Now that you're not moving, kind of, and you're like looking at the map, and you're like, we're 8 miles off.
Wow.
Lena.
I
So
think what you mean is we are 8 miles into a new adventure.
Oh, I love that. I love that just so much.
so you were supposed to travel around 28 miles that day.
Yeah.
You ended up only traveling 20.
Oh,
Gotcha.
bugs.
I thought 8 miles off meant we went 8 miles
Yeah,
in the
so I thought you
opposite
were gonna be like, you
direction.
went
I was
west
just like, oh,
instead
come
of
on.
east or
Okay.
something.
But that's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine
Okay.
with
I'll take 8 miles less.
Okay. So you have your food. Are you guys going to set up a watch or anything like that for the
Yes.
evening?
We have a raptor.
that. We do, but the raptor sleeps too.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
raptor needs to sleep.
What's the watch order?
I'll go first.
I'll take the second shift.
Well,
So I can have an
It
earlier
makes more
bedtime.
sense as a wizard to
Okay.
be either first or last. Just
Okay.
metagaming it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
yeah.
Metagaming it, and you as a wizard know that you need a certain amount
Sure.
of time of rest.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
You should definitely
I'll go to bed last.
last, yeah.
All right.
You'll go watch
Yeah.
out.
yeah.
wake up.
Yeah.
I'll do second.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. So
First, second, third.
whoever's first, please roll a perception check for the night.
Oh, okay. 22. Hold on. We're
You're gonna
level
do
4,
that no
right?
matter what, weren't you?
Or was I supposed to make a level 40 character?
So nothing happens. You watch for the evening. It's
Sweet.
very quiet. And it's
I wake up the next
Watch
morning.
out, everyone. DM's got jokes today.
who's second?
That was me.
Go for it. And then whoever's third, prepare to roll yours.
That is 9.
9. Okay.
The survival?
Perception.
No, perception. That is an 18.
An 18. William, on yours, you get super distracted. What would be the thing that would distract you?
Let's see here. I think I'm
Playing with the Velociraptor.
I think for a while, I think I get distracted by two things. So, like, I'm sitting there, like, going over all of the interactions I had the previous, like, with Commodus and Kamsora, and, like, just real concerned if people think I'm super weird. Like, what if I had, no, I was fine. Oh, Velociraptor. Yes. Dino, what's your name?
So throughout the night, you kind of do that. Nothing happens on your watch, but you definitely know that you were not paying attention.
Yeah, it gets to a point like Dino, is it Dino or Dino?
Dino,
like
think
like,
Fred Flintstone.
Dino's like falling asleep, and I'm like, oh, why are you so tired? Oh no! And I go over and I wake up Lena, and I'm like, nothing.
All right, your turn. You're the last one.
All right, little baby wakes up. I'm 12. I'm not a baby. Perception is going to be 22.
22. You are extremely perceptive during the night. You see a couple of owls. You see a couple of other things, but nothing that would affect your group.
Cool.
So you all wake up the next morning and you get up on your camels and you start your day off. Who's going to navigate?
Do you want me to
If you want to.
try to?
Sure.
Okay, I just don't want you to feel like I'm...
Catch us up.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to just...
Don't want you to feel like I'm stepping on your toes.
That's a 14.
Okay. So you guys travel for the rest of the day.
Okay.
You hit your camp location for the second night. You're looking and you're doing the same thing you did the previous night. You should have hit 48 miles that day, but you have only hit 44 miles.
So I got us a little bit less behind.
Yes.
But still behind.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And then you guys do another night and nothing happens.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm just skipping forward. There's no random encounters this week.
Cool.
All right, so it's the next day, and you're going to roll your survival again for.
Turns?
Sure.
Yeah.
Survival is 17.
17.
Getting better.
Okay.
We're learning.
We're getting up there. Yeah.
The dice are like,
Soon
yeah,
it'll
I
be
wanna
18.
play.
It'll be great.
Yeah, you're getting there.
Elves for the win.
Are you both elves?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
You were both humans.
Yeah. That was horrible. That was horrible.
There was lag.
Yeah,
You'll see
yeah.
it in the stream.
Eventually,
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
And there's...
I like that you're enjoying
Our
watching
own
your
stream.
own stream.
That's a little bit.
And I hope you are too.
A looming presence of the Pale Mountain rises to the northeast. Its slopes rugged and forbidding. The overgrown tracks of an old road wind through the foothills with no visible trail leads up into the tangles of shrubs and brambles between here and the dormant volcano slopes.
Sorry, I was thirsty.
No, it's fine. So, you all are
We see brambles.
You guys have now reached B1 on your map.
Cool.
B1.
Can I see the map? I haven't seen it yet.
B1 with the map.
Are we now near a river, it looks like? Or is that the road?
You can't, can't see the river from where you're at. You
Gotcha.
just know, like, it's just a bunch of bramble bushes
Okay.
and a couple trees.
And the mountain you're talking about is B5, right?
Yeah, that whole entire thing is a mountain.
Okay.
Lena?
Yes.
I've known you for years. You think you can get us through this bramble and bricks?
Let's try that.
The bricks and bramble.
Bricks and bramble.
Am I rolling?
Are we? Yeah,
I don't know. What are you trying to do?
Continue onward.
Continue
into
onward.
B1.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the B1?
Is
there a cave door?
No. I just
it's just a bunch.
It's a sloping. It
so
slopes rugged and
continue,
forbidding. The overgrown tracks of an old road wind through the foothills, but no visible trail leads up into the tangles of shrubs and brambles between here and a dormant volcano slope.
So we don't see like a trail.
Yeah, basically you can't. You have no idea how to get there, but it looks like there's something up there.
Okay.
Okay, so
basically, your only option is to go
perception to
forward.
see if there's any sort of like easy path or
Sure, go for it.
survival to? Which
Yeah.
one?
So that was going to be a survival check.
16.
No, but you can tell with your survival that this is all rough terrain, and it's going to be difficult to pass through it.
Gotcha.
Can the camels get over, do we think?
Yeah, the camels will be able to go through it, but again, it will
It'll
be.
be
It's
rough,
still
yeah.
rough terrain.
Yeah.
I don't think I can
keep
do
going.
anything about that. Yeah.
Unless somebody has a solution.
I mean, I could slowly burn it, but I don't really think that's the way to progress.
Probably not. Let's not
No,
burn
because
down the
walking through
mountainside.
fire is probably not.
We'd
good
have
for
to
the-
wait.
In the desert.
Yeah. Okay. That
Which,
also-
I mean, we can wait years, but you'll die by 80.
Well, and I mean, one of you will probably remember this, that you do have a deadline. There is another
Yeah,
group
yeah,
of
yeah.
people
Right.
attempting to get
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think we should just walk a little slower. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no reason to burn down the forest.
Okay, so you all start heading through. Lydia,
Lena.
Lena?
Lena. Sorry, Lena.
I was like, Lauren? What?
Lena, you
Uh,
Lena, you don't have any issue walking through here because this rough terrain you consider as normal terrain because it's part
Oh,
of.
we're not on the camels anymore?
No.
Oh,
Well, I
okay.
mean, you can walk through with your camels, but for you, you're
It's
able to
walking.
navigate through it because it's your terrain basically.
Cool.
All right, so you all are walking through. I don't need this piece of paper anymore. As you're walking through, all of a sudden you hear this sound.
Stop making
And,
random sounds.
That wasn't me.
Sure.
and from behind
Sure.
you, Krug.
from behind
Krugus.
us.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
it's Krugus.
I am the worst. I have no dice.
Wow. Oh, don't hit the
This
camera.
is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's also a ton of dice behind him.
Technical difficulties.
All right. Krug does a.
See, I only forgot rations. He forgot dice.
We still don't forgive you for that.
Okay.
But we're mad at him too.
You're weird.
Does a 17 hit
That's
you?
enough.
17 hit you.
Nope.
17 hit you.
Nope.
All right.
Wait, was that on your tack or on your AC?
I'm assuming it's my AC.
It's you're flat-footed. You're caught surprised.
I'm not flat-footed.
Oh yeah, because you have that ability. Nice.
Boom!
All right.
Jonas, what's your character's name again? I'm trying to do
Ryland.
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 You can say Riley if it's easier for you.
Ryland
I like Ryan.
Ryland.
does a
The name of the person.
21 hit you?
Yes.
sorry, not a 21, a 20 hit you.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
You're
that's
a
for
wizard.
days.
Yeah.
You're a wizard.
I'm a
Ryland.
wizard, Harry.
You could almost have that number. It would have hit him.
Takes 7 points of damage.
Golly.
Jeez.
Ow,
Your
ow,
own dice
ow,
do hit
wow. Yeah, can I take one off since they're my dice you're rolling now?
Nard. Oh, that's probably not going to hit. A 15.
Nope.
All right. So from behind, 2 hyena
Oh.
and a hyenodon attack you.
Whoa.
So everyone roll a perception check.
Gorshmax. God.
Do I have to roll for the Dionysus,
So,
or do I...
It
just
goes
mine?
on your turn. I believe it's supposed to have its own turn, but to make things easier, it's just going to go on your turn. Oh, you use an action to give it 2 things, so it's always on your turn.
Okay. I
Sorry, are the hyenas my level or lower?
They're lower.
Okay. That's the condition.
I'm just letting you know it's lower.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the condition for the thing.
I actually was just about to open the bestiary. That's funny.
Oh, he's in the rulebook.
Oh, rulebook. Okay, then I will do that first.
So what's everyone's perception? William, you want to start with
16.
16.
16.
Okay.
14. Yeah, sorry.
8.
All right.
8 as in, why is my deck so high and yet I'm rolling an 8 on my...
I don't know. Yeah.
It's perception.
And
I
you're-
mean,
aren't you
my
like a
perception
was
monk
so
or
high.
something too?
Wrong
No.
character.
I know. You keep
Yeah.
being dex-based
See,
characters that do real bad.
Dex related things.
Well, perception's not dex based.
True.
All right,
It's
so
wisdom based.
I mean, my perception's really good.
the hyenodon is going to attack you again.
Cool. Is this a surprise round or a normal?
No, this is a normal round. Nat 20.
Cool.
Wow, way to start. Can I have that back? Can
Second character, because you might need that.
I just bring Nona back if I die?
I'll just go grab the crude character sheet.
Yeah.
Level up to 4 real quick.
Take 20 points of damage.
What?
What?
And you are knocked down.
Jeez.
20. It was a crit, I guess.
It was hard.
Between the two of you, Nard and Lena, who has the higher dex?
I have a 4.
Lena does.
Lena does? Okay, so
Yeah.
Lena, you go first.
Okay, so who had gotten attacked?
Krugist.
Me.
No, and by what?
A hyenodon.
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 That's a
the
big
bigger one,
hyena?
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so then I guess I'll attack that guy.
All right.
And since I forgot my printouts, I don't have the stats for the Dionychus.
Okay.
Other than he gets 2 attacks with 1 action.
But you don't know what it
Did
does.
you not find it in
Nat
here?
20!
Nice!
So plus 9, so 29.
Hits.
Whoop-de-doo.
Hey. I'm trying to save you right
No,
now.
I appreciate everything you're doing. Thank you very much. I retract.
What does the deadly D10 mean? What is that trait?
Deadly means
my trait mean?
deadly means if you crit, right, which you just did, you add that damage die to your damage. So roll crit damage normally and then add that dice.
Wow.
So glad that I asked the question.
I don't think you double it. I'm not sure.
Not the
No, but
D10.
I roll 1 of each.
Yeah,
You
what's
double
your-
as regular and then add a d10.
It's 1d8.
Mhm,
And
so
then
you get
plus
to roll
1d10.
2d8 and a d10.
Because whenever you crit, you double the damage
Yes.
roll. Yeah. That's good.
Not really.
Well, that's
9.
Yeah.
9 total?
Yeah.
Well, plus your
Plus the
dex?
Do I have my dex?
Or
It's
it
not-
should
it's
say-
not on
oh,
this
wait.
list.
It should say on your page whether
Oh,
you
if
had-
it's no ranged, you don't. Ranged, you don't. Never mind.
All right, so how much damage?
9.
9. Okay. Nard, it's your. Oh, I'm sorry. You've
I
got.
have the Dynex, but I don't have it.
Where was it in the rules? Do you
I
remember?
searched.
I'll see if I can find
There's a
it.
pets section.
Dionysus?
Look up
Dionychus.
Velociraptor. It'll come up.
Yeah.
Search
Or just
Raptor.
Raptor's easier. We'll kind of go back so you can keep doing
What if I
that.
kill it before they do?
You're not. Nard, we're gonna skip to you. So
Okay.
what would you like to do on your turn?
Nothing.
Okay.
One of them
Not
attempted
that I
to
can search
attack
for.
you.
One of them attempted to attack me. And are they all, like, pretty close to us?
Yes.
They're all very close to us?
Well, I mean, you guys
got
were
hit.
all very close together.
Sure. That's a good point. Okay. In that case, I'm going to... I'm just going to strike the one that attacked me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
27.
Hits.
Okay. Cool. 14 damage.
Holy banolis.
Okay, and then
Fire smash,
Send
dude.
it to you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I make a suggestion?
what's
Hit
up?
it another time?
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna attack it again. I'm gonna attack it again, and I'm going to use my feet. I guess.
To kick.
Which Furious Focus? I don't think I have to use my feet. I think that's just like a thing, right?
Okay.
I guess.
I don't know.
But it's like make a strike. The strike gains the following failure effect. So like if I fail this attack, like if I don't hit, then it doesn't. Then if I attack again, it doesn't add to my penalty.
Oh, okay. So right now you're at a -5.
I'm at a -4 actually because I have another feat that
Drops it
as
down?
a fighter that drops it.
Perfect. So you're at a -4. If you
If
fail,
you miss, you do another one at -4.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
cool.
So, okay.
Didn't need it, apparently.
It's at 21.
21 also hits.
Okay, and that's gonna be 12 damage.
As you strike down, because again, you're still on your camel. So you strike down, and you actually, the first time you hit it, and it goes across because it's kind of like jumping up at you. Second time you slice its head off, and you just falls to the ground and just bleeding out of the neck of the hyena.
Is there another one close enough to me?
You'll have to move.
I'll have to move?
Yeah.
All right. If that's the case, then I'll instead... I probably don't have my shield on me, so I'm going to grab my shield.
Okay. All right. Have you figured out your Dionychus stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go back to you then.
Okay, he gets 2 attacks. So, do I... If it doesn't say add anything, then I don't.
Correct.
So does a 15 hit?
A 15 to the hyena. It hits.
Cool.
What do you mean? It doesn't say to add anything? What does it say?
Damage, 1d8 piercing.
No. It should be right before damage, or right above it. Because it will tell you what its attack is.
Attack, yeah.
I mean, there's darting attack, which is an advanced maneuver.
Uh-huh.
But it just says...
Do you have it up?
You move up
No,
to
I
10
don't.
feet
She
and
has it.
strike. Or
I
you
sent it
move...
to her.
Okay, but either way, 15 hits. So do damage to it.
2.
2 damage. All right.
Rip
Next.
some of the fur off.
16.
Ooh,
16 hits.
And that's 1d6. 4.
nice.
4. All right. Anything else?
Nope, it gets 2 attacks.
All right. But that was you spending 1 action. You still have 1 more action. Because you spend 1 action to give your pet 2 actions.
So I attack for 1, then he attacks for 1 of my actions, and then...
She did 2 attacks.
She only shot the bow once.
Oh! You're talking about. I thought you were talking about the
No. I'm saying the beast gets 2 actions.
I thought you were saying the pet had 1 more action, but that's not
Since
what
I
you were saying.
have quick draw and running reload, then I can shoot again? Or no?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. Then I will take another shot. 13.
13 does not hit it.
3 hits.
That makes it
Ryland's
turn.
Cool. So there's one right up at me, right?
Yes.
Right, that's hurting me. And then the big one is also still alive.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna move my full 30. Or I guess if it's 20 because we're halved for the rough terrain.
Mm-hmm.
So move
It's technically 35 on the camel.
35. The camel can go 35 regular?
Yeah.
Or okay, cool. Then yeah, I'll move 35 feet away from just the whole scene. And then I'm going to shoot an acid arrow at the big one.
Okay.
It's 12.
A 12 does not hit.
All right.
The arrow, the poison dripping from the arrow, just slides right past it.
Yep.
Dang.
Ah, rats.
Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Okay. That makes it the other hyena's turn.
Of course it is.
That hyena was...
Stupid 8 perception.
That hyena was on Ryland, and so you've moved 35 feet away from it.
Mm-hmm.
It can move 40, so it's going to move towards you and attack you.
Okay.
That better hit.
It does.
25 hit?
Yeah.
How much damage have you taken so far?
Take 6 points of damage.
13.
And
Okay.
you're knocked... Oh, yeah, and you're knocked down.
Knocked off the camel?
Yeah, and onto the ground.
All right. That's fair.
Sorry, are we like prone, or are we just now on the ground?
That's what prone means.
Okay, I didn't know if you were trying to describe just being knocked off the.
No, you're on the ground.
Okay.
You're knocked down. You're knocked down onto the ground, which it gives it its move action was 1, its attack action was 2, and it's going to attempt to drag you.
Okay. Ah!
And it doesn't.
Yay!
Ryland, no.
No, it's cool. It didn't.
That makes it Krugist's turn.
Yay!
That's what I said.
There's still one on me.
Yeah, the Hyenodon.
How far away am I from the fighter with the shield?
Probably like
It's a good question.
15, 20 feet. 20 feet, we'll say.
20 feet. I'm going to spend 2 actions to get to him.
Okay.
So I'm moving. Oh, Yeah, that is what I have to do.
Okay.
2 actions to get to him so I don't provoke an attack of opportunity. I don't even know if they can make attacks of opportunity, but
I
It
certainly
didn't
can.
on me.
yeah, I can't either.
I can. I'm a fighter.
But he could have just forgotten.
So you're going to spend an action to get up, I assume?
Oh, yeah. Oh, but I want to hurt it. I'm so mad. Okay.
Just get to me.
I'm going
was gonna say,
to
you hold your turn?
spend an action to get up. Spend an action to move to him. Like my full movement.
Mm-hmm.
So it can attack of opportunity me if it wants to.
It's not a thing.
Okay. And then I'm going to...
So you're moving half your speed,
Yeah. So you said 15 feet?
20 feet.
20 feet? My move speed's 35.
Cool. You can make it.
Yes.
So my move speed's 30. His move speed's 35. My move speed's 30. So, okay. Then
You're 5 feet away.
Yeah.
You're 5 feet away from me. We're like reaching out to each other.
Yeah. Okay.
You reaching out made me
I can't
think about
decide.
this.
I can't decide what I want to do, so I'm just gonna go with what my actual character would do. He'd throw a dagger at it. He's
Okay,
not,
so
he's not a heavy
gets
camper.
gets up, walks
Move,
away, and
throw a
then
dagger.
attempts to throw a dagger.
Is like running away and does one of these. You know, one of those.
Do it.
Whoop. That is a dagger. That's a dagger. 17?
17 does not miss. It does not miss. Does not hit.
17 does not hit.
The throw the dagger and the dagger, like
21.
Why 21? 21.
the dagger magically turns around.
Is it because I didn't do this?
It's your it's your proficiency plus your ability, right?
Yeah.
Your dex is 4, your
Yeah.
proficiency is 4, so
Yeah.
it's 8.
This needs some work. This I use the character, the fillable one.
Uh-huh.
It has some bugs.
Yeah.
Apparently.
All right. So you chuck
should all be-
the dagger. How much damage do you do? Roll
Sorry.
it.
Yes, I'll fix this after it's my turn so that people aren't waiting for me to roll stupid dice like this. Hey, 8 damage.
8
Nice.
damage. Nice.
Was that with a D6?
The D4. Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Rogues get to add their dex to stuff.
Nice.
It's cool.
Nice.
That brings it to the hyenodon's turn. The hyenodon heads straight towards you.
Yeah.
Uh
Sometimes my character makes mistakes.
oh. I think you did the right thing.
You think
Yeah.
so?
Yeah, you almost made it to me.
A 25 hits.
Yeah. I don't think I did the right thing.
What do you think the right thing would have been?
Would have been to go
Take
behind
10
you
points of damage.
so that you would have taken that 10 points of damage. That
Oh,
was,
I would.
And you have been knocked down.
again, rude.
And it's going for its second attack.
Oh, wait, hold on. What? Never mind.
Okay. Does a... see, this is the problem with like the minus system.
Yeah.
Is like it gets a +9 to attack.
Yeah.
So and it has a -5. So I have to think, okay.
Yeah. Head
it's
math. It's a lot of head math.
4. Okay. +4. So does an 18 hit you? Does an 18 hit you?
No.
Okay. So it's unable to hit you. It's going to make it no. It moved to you. So that's
Yes.
its third action.
Sweet.
And that makes it Lydia's turn.
Lena's
Lena.
turn.
Lauren's turn.
Lana's turn.
Lana.
Mama.
Can I straight off see like who's bloodier between these two?
I've taken more hits than everyone, just mathematically.
Yeah,
Throwing
but
that
I
out
know
there.
you have a fighter right there. Is he on the floor now, like off with the hyena by him?
I'm in the brush, right?
Am I seeing a little, like-
he's a little bit further away from you. He's closer to you. So Krugist is closest to you, but Krugist is also really
Right,
close to the
right,
fighter.
yeah.
He's probably like you can see his camel, but you can't really see him.
Would you say he's 50 feet or less?
I moved
Yeah, he's closer. He's closer than 50 feet.
Okay, cool. Because I
He's-
could send
he's
the
35 feet, 40 feet away.
The Dionychus range is 50, so if I
Okay.
send it towards him, is that one of my actions for his move?
Mm-hmm.
And then have it attack the hyena.
Okay,
Right?
go for it.
Yeah.
7. There's really nothing to add to this. This is weird. Okay.
I mean, it's a small creature, so
3. So I didn't help you at all.
neither of those hit.
But I will shoot my arrow. Well, no, I can't. No.
No,
Why
that
won't I?
was
Yeah,
one
more
action that you spent.
one
Yeah.
action. Oh, woof.
A 9.
You sure you don't want to use my rolling
an
tray?
11. An 11.
11 does not hit.
I don't know. That's 50-50. Then that was
That was your second
nothing.
action.
Well,
You said I moved the
So
Dionysus?
you spend one action, and it gives your Dionysus 2 actions. So it moved, which was 1, and it has a double attack when it attacks.
Gotcha.
So
So I can
that
still
was its
shoot
2
again.
actions. So now it's your
a 19.
a 19. Which one are you going after?
The regular hyena that's by the kid.
Okay, it hits.
Why? Why with a 19? Whoa!
Yeah, 7.
Well,
I don't
7
add my dex to.
No,
You don't add ranged?
Yeah, ranged.
Ranged?
no. There's certain things that add it, but
I get
I feel
a
like
feat
I
that does
used
it.
to.
so 7. You said
7.
okay, great.
I actually don't know about ranged weapons because I haven't. used
That would make it Nard's turn.
Not dead. Whose turn?
Sorry, I just want to make sure we're all on the same page about your name. We're all thinking of The Office when what's his
Nerd
face
Dog.
was Nard Dog. Yeah,
Nerd Dog.
Nard Dog.
Nerd Dog.
Yeah,
I wasn't, but okay.
you're welcome then.
Thank you. Okay, so Nard's gonna look
Nerd
down.
Dog.
Nard Dog's gonna look down at Krugist and just be like,
Are you all right?
No, please stand in front of me.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna hop off the camel
Okay,
and like get between the big hyena
the Hyenodon and Krug.
and Krugist, and I'm gonna do a big attack. I'm gonna do attack.
Is that a feat?
It's a feat. It's called Big Attack.
And this will be my just like furious focus.
Okay,
So all right. Okay. So that'll be 27.
27 definitely hits.
Okay. And
As he's hitting it, I'm like, yeah.
6 damage.
6 damage. Alrighty.
And then I'm gonna take a second attack.
Don't
All right.
break my dagger while you're doing this to it, please.
20.
The 20 hits.
Oh, I've never played a fighter before.
I can't
This
miss.
stuff is wild. Oh man. Okay, cool. Wow.
Digging the martial classes now.
8 damage.
8 damage. Alright.
Yeah. And getting off the camel and stuff was my movement, so
Yep.
that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. That brings it to Ryland's turn.
Ryland is in some trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the best way for him to get out of it is
Ryland's on the
probably
ground.
On the ground.
Threw it on the ground.
You
know
feign
what?
dead and hope it walks away from you.
I could just go invisible. Yeah, I'm gonna go invisible.
Nice.
Let me see exactly what that says, but I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do.
You can stay invisible until you attack, I think.
Cool.
You are the aggressor, I believe.
Cool. So yeah, and I would still have. Oh, I would have my movement, or I could stand up, and it knows exactly where I am. That's probably not going to help so much. Okay, then here's what I want to do.
Uh-huh.
I want to use my action to cast. It's like big noise or something.
Okay.
Ghost sound.
Okay.
I can make a sound as loud as the combined volume of 4 grown men shouting.
Nice.
Wow.
And I want to try to I can't make it sound like words, but I want to make it sound like a hyena. Actually, first, I want to roll a nature check on this thing to see if it's male or female.
Okay.
This hyena.
This hyena.
18.
That's your knowledge nature.
Yeah.
It is a male.
Okay, so I want to do just a very, very like ready and excited female hyena. I'm getting to 120 feet away.
Okay. Does it have to roll a check to whether it, like?
I make the sound. I just get to make the sound.
Okay.
It's not like there's no mechanic in it
Sure.
for trying to trick people. So
Okay. All right.
yeah, I want to do that and ready the action to run. I'm gonna get up and then get ready to run I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run and hope that it goes for that other sound
Okay,
instead.
so you get up.
Yeah.
You
Running
made
away
that
from
sound.
the
You got up and you ran.
Yeah, I'm gonna run like triangle, so I'm still as far away from the party, but farther from this hyena.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna move half your speed.
Yep. So round up or down?
Down.
Down. Okay, so 15 feet.
15 feet. Great. That makes it the hyena's turn.
Cool.
It's going to follow after you.
Ah, bugs. All right.
But a 14 doesn't hit.
Of course it does.
It does?
I'm a wizard, Harry.
Holy crap.
My AC is 12, and that's with my gauntlets of mage armor. They just always make it so I have mage
Yikes.
armor on. Yeah.
All right.
I don't have any armor. I can't.
Actually, hold on. That is actually a 12.
Matches.
If it meets, it beats.
If it matches, it beats.
You hit me.
Yeah, okay.
But barely this time.
So it has
good rhyme.
So it to hit you on its first turn, it has to roll a 4 or lower.
I'm
You
trying to get away
take
from the battle.
6 points of damage.
What else is new?
It's going to, and you are knocked down.
Look, just be
God damn it.
just be happy that the one that's chasing me isn't chasing
Yeah,
you,
really.
because you'd be
And it's
dead.
making its second attack.
Okay.
Can't it just try to drag?
And it
Riley?
misses.
What?
I rolled a 2.
Cool, yes! Rylan lives!
And that was its entire turn because it moved, attacked, and attacked. All right.
okay.
That makes it Krugist's turn.
I'm gonna hear. Was it one hyena or 4 hyenas?
One hyena, but just like really loud.
Okay, I go. Oh shit! There's a bigger hyena.
I suppose.
I'm gonna make a perception check to try to find the bigger hyena.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Sorry, guys.
That's an 18.
You hear the direction that it came from. You definitely know what direction it came from.
Okay. Is it like relative to the hyena that is still alive? That's
The
fighting
hyenodon,
me
yeah.
in Nard. I was trying to remember the full thing, but no.
I sent it 60 feet away from me, away from the party.
Yes.
Is
So-
Nard between me and the sound? I guess
No.
is my question. Okay, well that just means we have to kill this one faster. I'm take out my rapier.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna poke my head around and stab it with my rapier.
Okay.
Stab, stab.
A little stab.
And remember, it's considered.
Natural?
Natural.
20.
Remember, it's also considered to be flat-footed because it's attacking someone.
Also critting.
Wow.
So
Roll them dice.
Natural 20.
it's probably a little dead. So here's the sneak attack dice because it's flat-footed. Here's the deadly dice, the D8. Here's the actual weapon dice,
Jesus.
a D6. There's
You
3
got
dice for you.
D6, right?
Wow, those are terrible rolls.
Yeah, but don't you get the double?
Oh, the weapon dice.
Yeah, so roll another one.
Another D6. Sorry, I'll take that. 6, 9, 10, 14 damage. That is not how whelmed you should be by the rogue. Those are all very low rolls.
Yeah.
You take the rapier and you literally stab it right under its rib cage, right where its heart is. And so you stab it, and you turn, and you pull out, and it just collapses. No sound, nothing. It just hits the ground.
Ew. Wow. I start to clean my rapier and look around for the other big one that's coming.
Okay. You've got 2 other actions.
Oh, I do have 2 other actions. Oh, I don't know how the skill check during a turn works. Is that...
No, it's fine.
Okay.
You basically did this.
That's true. I'm gonna go around Nard until he's between me and the sound I heard.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, we need to go that way.
Okay.
We need to get to that one before it gets to what's your character's name? Ryland.
Lena, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go after the one by Ryland
Uh-huh.
again. Well, the Dionychus is already there.
Yep.
So let's see how well it does this time. 16.
A 16 hits.
And that is a 8.
8 damage.
Yes.
All right.
And then second attack, 19.
19 hits.
And 3 damage.
Alrighty.
It's still alive?
It is still alive.
Okay, then I use my attack. No, 13.
13 does not hit.
And a 13.
13 does not hit.
Does a 13 hit?
I
about a
realized, I was
13
like, wait,
then?
did I roll this before? And then I did the math, I was like, the
Yes, a
same
13.
number I rolled before.
Nard, it is your turn now.
All right.
We didn't go that way.
I'm sorry.
Well, if you shout that out, he could tell you no.
I need to save the boy.
And I'm just going to turn. And how far away is the hyena with Ryland from me?
How far away are they, or
How far away is that hyena from me?
so they're both around 40 feet away.
40 feet away.
Yeah, because you said you wanted to get away from the hyena, but not change distance away from the party. So 40 feet.
40 feet.
Guess I could have gone closer to the party and still done a triangle. Next time.
You're 12.
Yeah.
So
I'm not 11. Though.
my
let him use
speed, my
that as an
speed
excuse.
is 30. 25. Hold on. My speed is 25.
Okay, so that will take 3 actions to get there.
Okay. I do have a feat though.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, technically, 3 actions will get you 30 feet. So
If I
Oh, yeah, difficult.
Okay,
terrain.
so if I run I can run 15 or no,
No, 10.
What's your base speed?
I can run 10. My base speed's 25.
Yeah.
So I can run 10. Okay, so I'll run 10.
you are now 30 feet away.
I'm now 30 feet away.
Uh-huh.
Did you not expect to be 30 feet away after you ran 10 feet into
No,
a
I
40-foot run?
was trying to think because
You're
He
trying to
sounded
dash?
surprised.
I have so this feat allows me it is sudden charge and it allows me to go double my movement. And then if I land within melee distance of a creature, an enemy, I can attack it.
You will not be able to do that on this turn. He can move a total of 30. He's 40. He's there 40
He can move
away.
30 no matter what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
You
like,
could
it
you
takes
could
2 actions
you
to
could
do the
technically
charge.
It
get
takes 2 actions. Oh, okay.
You
That's
can-
part of.
you
okay, I
can
was missing.
move 30 and then on your next turn
What's your
use that
ranged
ability.
weapon?
oh, good point. Hold on.
The fighter. Oh yeah, I have other weapons.
Oh, yeah, remember that cool thing you bought?
Yeah.
What's
Well,
the distance for it?
It's 20 feet though, so I don't think I can make that either.
No, because you still have to pull it out.
Yeah,
Oh, gall.
I can't get to my boy.
You can't. The best thing you can do is get to 30 feet.
The best thing I can do is get right next to the thing without attacking it.
You can get 10 feet away from it.
I can get 5 feet away from it, can't I?
It's
Wait,
40 feet. You can travel a total of 30.
if I go 10 feet
Uh-huh.
and then I can do double my movement.
Then you're at 30 feet.
Yeah, but
But your turn's
it's
over.
specifically double your movement and hit it.
Well,
No,
no,
it's
if
just
I sudden charge,
I think it
you
takes 2
dash
actions.
up to your foe and swing. It does take 2 actions, yeah. But
Yeah.
like the,
So you'd still.
Yeah, so you
Only
you
move 30.
you would
Oh,
still
so it would
only
be
move
like
30.
it would be like dashing twice. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Dashing through the difficult.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
All right.
boom, boom.
All right.
Alright,
So you get 30 feet.
Yeah, I'll run 30 feet. I'll run 20 feet.
Huh?
And then flail his arms.
For,
pull out
for,
your
for a
sword.
free action, can I grab the head of one of the other hyenas?
No,
Like
because
the
the
one that I-
hyenas
the one
are
that I
way
cut
back
off?
where you originally were.
Well, I mean, like before I move. Like what?
No, because the hyena that you were fighting got stabbed and didn't get its head cut off.
That's true. That other one.
Can I
is...
cut his head off as a free action?
As a free action, can I just drag the whole body?
Can I attack the body as a free action?
No. All right.
All my
Then I'll
attacks
just
be
I'll
free
just run.
actions.
I'll just run 30 feet.
All right, Rylan, it
be
is
like,
your
shoot.
turn.
Okay, this guy's still right there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what cantrips I have prepped. Hey, Jake, are we gonna have any more encounters before we have a long rest?
It's completely up to
Player
you.
knowledge?
God,
Please.
that's not great. Okay. Oh, this is a fun one. I'm gonna chill touch.
Okay.
So, I make a melee touch attack.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
That probably sounded weird.
Sorry.
Apologies.
Natural 20.
What?
Whoa!
Guess what?
What?
That hits.
Wow.
That misses.
So it's gonna take 1d8 negative damage. I guess 2d8 negative damage, and it is enfeebled 1 for 1 round.
All right, do your damage.
Cool. 5 damage. I rolled low. Yeah, and it is enfeebled 1.
You did roll low.
So you put your hands out and you touch it and you see that there's like ice shards going around it, and it kind of just cracks, and it's like upper torso where you were touching it cracks and breaks off from the rest of its body.
Awesome. That's cool. So I'm going to. He's 10 feet away from me.
Who?
Daddy William. Nard.
Nard.
The Nard guard?
So then
The Nard guard?
I'm gonna. Can I, with 10 feet of my movement, get up to him and 5 feet jump into his arms or
Yes.
onto him? Just
Yes.
onto him. I want his arms to be free.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump onto him.
Yeah, can I jump into his arms and
So
prevent him from
he-
getting
I know.
He's got his sword, and you like run and jump.
Yeah.
And he's like, ah!
Yeah. I want to try to like get onto his back if I can.
I want to prevent him from using his arms, the thing that he needs to do
No, I
damage.
don't want to do that. My intelligence is +4.
Wow.
I'm smart. I'm a wizard.
Well,
Very
he's
smart.
also
Yeah.
aware that there aren't any other hyenas.
I'm not. Can it
Yeah,
be my
I'm
turn?
saying that Ryland is smart enough and knows that there aren't any.
I'm like, oh, by the way, that was illusory.
Oh.
that, and I do it again.
I'm like, oh, okay. I was about to be like, what was illusory?
But quiet this time because I don't have an action.
I'm gonna make a deception check to try to convince them that I knew that. That would be
Everyone roll a perception check.
I was being
Oh, I rolled a natural 1.
Me too.
10.
they both think, oh yeah, he's so.
Wait,
of
what
course.
did you roll?
10.
I rolled a 9, so we all
Yeah.
Like
You
well,
like,
of course.
you're
Wasn't it
like,
obvious?
I knew that, and they're like, he did. I could tell how he was
Wow,
acting.
I'm very impressed, Krugust.
This happened last game too.
I myself,
or
in fact,
last chapter
did
when you
not
guys
know.
tried to pull me back, and I literally didn't resist, and you guys still
And we
failed to pull
failed.
me back.
So you guys are moving forward.
Yes.
The brush, brambles, and trees have receded, replaced by a sandy flatland bordered with a winding tributary of a river.
Yeah, tributary.
Of a river. The small river flows down from the slopes of Pale Mountain, cascading over a few small waterfalls. The widest fork of the river passes to the north of the sand flats, most of which are saturated with enough water to be packed hard.
So the river seems to go into the mountain, is what I'm hearing, right? I mean,
A map.
right? Yeah, I mean, and the map does
here.
back that up.
And this is the.
This data supported by
Yeah. I mean, I guess follow the
Yellow Brick Road.
river or the yellow brick road.
Can we go?
Do we?
Is
do
there?
we know?
See what I? So we're
So you
we're
can
here.
you can see the river. You aren't at the
Okay.
river. yet.
Okay.
And
Do we
seeing
want
as
to
this map has a compass and I have a compass,
go? Sorry. The
I
I
know
have a
which way
compass.
we're going
this big,
better.
This big thing's a lake, right?
Where are we?
Oh, the map.
So-
the map has a compass.
So
and you have a
we're
compass?
by the tributary that's like leading just off of B2.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've left B1 and now we're over this way.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Gotcha. I guess
the real-
actually,
I'm in the map
Yeah.
now. I got it.
so the first thing I want to do is I want to check out this tributary for water life.
Okay.
Let's say you have a fishing rod.
Yeah. Would that be nature or survival?
Take a rest.
Survival.
15.
So, when you start walking up towards it, what was your survival?
15?
15. You can't really you don't think there's anything living. There's nothing.
Cool. I don't think there's anything living here.
But
it goes to the mountain.
Actually, do me a favor. Everyone, roll a perception check. That'd be first and foremost.
24.
19?
22.
12. Sorry, I'm slowly like populating your chart.
Did anyone have other
Please,
than
one check.
Alina? Did anyone have higher than 17?
Oh,
Yeah,
22.
19.
22.
Everyone except for Krugus.
Yeah.
Okay, so the three of you, as you're walking towards, you see a strange low mound.
That's strange.
And lo,
All of
And mound.
the three of you roll a survival check to try to figure out what that is.
Cool. That is a 21.
15.
7.
Rhineland, you look at that and you go,
Huh.
"That's an
That's an
Ankaravi?
Ankaravi.
Ankaravi
Ankaravi.
line in wait."
Line. Sorry, say it now.
An Ankaravi lying in wait.
An Ankaravi lying in wait. That's what that
What
is.
is an ant crabby?
What's that?
What is an ant crabby?
It's a crabby ant.
It's ANKHRAV.
Ankrav?
Unkrav?
Yeah, however it's pronounced, I pronounce it
A-N-K-H.
Unkrav.
NAKHRAV.
A-N-K-H is
Ankrav.
Ankh. Like,
Onk, like
Yeah, I know,
symbol.
but Unkrav.
Unkrav?
It is a large animal
Oh.
that has a burrow and usually hides and waits.
friend or foe.
the crabby.
Would I-
It's
do
a
I know?
large animal.
Well, he said it out loud, so I'll roll a nature check about it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you say don't know?
23.
Yes, I did.
No.
You know that it
Maybe not in play.
You know it's bad.
you know that
You
when
know I
it
should attack it or
you know that it can bite. You know that it can spit some sort of acidic fluid.
You know that it can kick.
You also know that it has the ability to bite armor and give it a dent.
Ooh.
Oh.
avoid that.
Yeah, I don't think we want to mess with this. I want to. There's one thing that might change my mind. I want to roll a nature to see if their hole might connect to something, or if there might be something good in it.
Okay.
You know, if like they're
What?
hoarders, like treasure. That's a 9.
You're hoping to find a dragon.
Yeah, I'm looking at the dragon.
It has like a
in this
mini
hole.
dragon horn.
You know that
yeah.
it's an animal that it eats things.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need to mess with that. I wouldn't say so.
Is there a way around it?
Mhm.
Oh, let's go around it.
Yeah, just follow the river up to the mountain. Yeah.
So roll another perception check.
I'm gonna stop rolling.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
22.
Not natural 20. Just normal 20.
Uh,
Unnatural 20.
20 total.
20 total.
So the only person that sees this is Lena, who has the natural 20.
Wow.
You notice that right in front of it, right where you were all about to walk, was actually quicksand.
Ooh.
Yank me back.
And if you more than likely, based off of the information you know, that Unkravi waits until people get caught in the quicksand, and then it
And
comes
then
out
dents their armor.
and kills them.
You think it just eats the armor off of them and then leaves them to
I just
the
think
ground?
it dents it.
It
Yeah.
dings it. And it's like,
I'm gonna dent your
now
armor.
you have to pay to have that fixed.
You guys
Well,
know the like armor has like health, and that's what the dents are representing.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't just
I
a
don't
random.
understand the concept quite, but I know that that's a thing.
Okay, well,
Have
you're
we-
the one with armor.
All right.
All right,
I'm the one with the armor.
so if you're trying to get around it, roll a stealth check.
I'm going to choose to take a 15
Okay.
because I can do that.
Can I?
Meaning I rolled a 23.
Nice.
Also, if anybody has, oh no, I didn't take that feat. Just kidding.
You choose to take a 15.
that's one of the feats he
I
has.
took
and then
the
you.
feat.
Oh, I know. So do I. I have it for strength, for athletics. I mean.
Yeah.
But if you take a 15, does that count as your dice roll, and then you add your modifier? still?
Correct. Yeah. It's
Oh.
it's really good.
Oh wow!
I think the limiting factor is that you have to take the feat per skill you want to be able to use it with. But like the fact that it scales automatically based on your training,
Yeah.
so good.
So how'd everybody else do?
8.
Did you roll?
I did.
But why though? Oh, because we're not doing athletics. Sorry,
I'm supposed to stealth.
I don't know why I thought he took stealth
I
too.
rolled an 8. He took it for athletics.
So what did you have, Nard?
Plus what?
Nardad.
Well, oh gosh. 3?
You have
Wow.
a negative?
No. I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 4.
What? I thought I rolled a 2.
No, you rolled a 4.
5?
Guess
Any
what?
better?
Still
8.
terrible. Still
Wow.
completely terrible. But my awesome roll offsets his garbage roll and we get away scot-free, right?
We're on our camels too, aren't we? Probably.
They're the ships of the desert, so
So-
he gets a bonus to his stealth,
As
right?
you're going, you know, he
Ships
he
of the
like
desert.
he like kind of kicks the camel a little bit, not like hard, but it goes kind of like a donkey almost.
Or a,
I just gotta applaud you for coming up with that on the spot. That was good.
And as you do that, you start to notice the pile kind of shift, and you all are like, "Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!" And you guys like kind of go as fast as you guys can out of there.
Sweet.
Cool.
Can we escape? Do we need to make some sort of?
You are
roll?
fine. As far as you're aware, you have reached the next box of text.
Whoa!
Oh, thank goodness! I can check out for the next.
Do we need to roll initiative or?
A crystal clear river rushes down the gentle slope of the land. On the river's far side, 3 ratty tents constructed of leather and sticks stand near the river's bank. A couple of crude fishing rods are propped up along the river, and the logs and ashes of a large bonfire rest near the tent.
Was that crude or Krug? Krug fishing rods? Couple of.
Can I go
This is where I left
fishing?
my fishing rods on this random river
That have never been
that
to
I've never
before.
been to before.
We don't see creatures, right? We just see.
That is the brief description of what you
Perception
get
check.
Oh,
for
gotcha.
rolling a 1, basically.
Perception.
Can I roll perception?
Woof.
Oh golly, 14.
25.
14.
12.
25? What?
21.
21? 21, 25. You notice that there are 2 gnoll walking about. The gnoll seem to have like necklaces on and some jewelry. You can both roll a society check to try to figure out like what's up with them.
18.
An 18.
17.
Okay, so both of you actually, you can identify these as hamlocks of the Al-Chorhesive tribe, a group of nomads known to travel with scorpions and other poisonous creatures.
So we want to kill these guys, I think, right?
I'm not quite sure. I don't know if my boy can handle another battle.
Do you have any potions?
I can certainly heal. I'm actually gonna. I have a staff of healing. I'm gonna use that because I think we're gonna be in a fight soon. Basically, it has 3 charges of heal. I'm just gonna use one of them right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in here, but I think it's the D8 plus my thing. Plus, I have a +1 to it, so it's 7, 11.
That's like almost one of the attacks from the hyena last time.
That's more than any one of them. I was paying attention very closely.
Just as long as you keep your distance in the next battle.
That's the plan, yeah. We kind of got
Do better at
jumped.
that.
It wasn't my fault. I ran away. That's keeping my distance.
Ran away too late.
Have they noticed us, the gnolls?
And we only saw 2 of them.
You only saw 2 gnolls.
And they're within range of shooting?
What's your range?
100 feet.
Yeah.
How far are they from us?
7 miles. Yeah, they're in range.
What was that?
How far are they from us?
They're on the other side of the river. The river's about...
Oh,
Yeah.
that changes my life. I was going
Yeah.
to try to sneak over there, but I'm not doing that through a river. Is it like... This is going to be a silly
Well,
question.
I'll tell you this. The river is wide enough, baby.
Is it like water that will carry me away with it if I fail some sort of strength check? Or is it like not that?
Yes.
It is that? Not even going to try it.
So, yeah, I mean, if they're on the other side of the river, then they're not.
They're literally in the direct line of which you need to go.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So we need to cross the river.
So your options currently...
We have to cross the
We-
river.
but
Yeah, you will have to eventually cross the
Oh,
river.
Yeah, but
Okay.
if we
Eventually
can,
cross
if
the
we can
river.
get them to
Should I
come
shoot
to
at
us,
So roll survival check.
we don't have to cross the river.
Whoa.
22.
You know that you can probably go around them, but it will add about 2 hours onto your time.
I can speak Knoll, and I think turn into a Knoll if that's helpful. If we want to like.
What do you mean you can turn
Do
into
we want to
a-
avoid them by going an extra 2 hours, or do we want to attack? Or talk to them?
I think avoiding them seems like a waste of time, and attacking them seems like a waste of friends.
What was
So-
your perceptions?
21.
25.
So as you guys are talking, you notice that the 2 gnolls are kind of like... and like just walking back and forth and kind of like push each other a little bit and like just walking, like pacing almost. And like they're not paying any attention to their fishing rods. They're not like, they're just kind of, they feel like
Does he know-
anxious
do you-
or
does-
nervous.
What did he say?
They're saying I'm gonna hit you now, and then they're doing it.
Translator.
It really doesn't seem like it.
How far away did you say they were?
I believe the river is about 20 feet wide.
Okay.
20 feet wide?
Then I am going to cast Mage Hand at 60 feet,
Okay.
and it's going to grab one of those fishing rods and pull it into the water.
Okay.
Wait, boy. Hold on.
I want
Why?
to distract them.
I want to
Distract them. Like,
They're
have them look.
distracted.
Let me.
You want them to look this way?
Let me
and then
tell
see
them
us?
I'm gonna do. I
Okay.
am thinking
They're
about doing
already
that.
distracted.
But yeah, okay. Well,
I would like to just trudge through this water.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get off my camel and do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna like Jason Voorhees this, walk through the water, come out on the other side, and just kill them.
and as soon as
I would like a surprise round, so I want to shoot them before he makes himself known.
Here's my
Yeah.
thing. I'll do it as stealthily as I can.
Wading through water.
Stealthily.
In
In
what
front of
kind of
them.
armor are you wearing?
Heavy enough.
Okay, well, I don't think that's a great idea.
We don't want to have to rescue you.
I think
Well,
here's what I think. I think we just start shooting at them from across the river until they come into whatever range you're capable of hitting them. You start hitting them. You can stand at the edge of the river if you feel so inclined.
If the river is 20 feet,
Is there anything to hide behind that's close to the edge of the river? Like, is there
Just
like
their
a tree
tents.
line or
if the river is 20
on our
feet,
side, not their side? Okay.
and
You
they
can go back to the bramble bushes.
are they 20
Ugh.
feet from us, or like 25, or like 30, or
They're closer to 30 or 40 feet.
30 or 40 feet? How far into the river can I go before it like may risk sweeping me away?
Any movement into it, I'm not going to tell you the mechanic of it, but at any time it can sweep you away.
Okay. Would it be athletics to make sure it doesn't?
Mhm.
Because I can just automatically do 22 for athletics.
Okay.
So hey, sorry to be that guy, but you actually don't add your modifier.
Oh, you don't?
My bad. Super misread that. But I was going back through it. You literally just take the number.
15.
Okay. Well, then no, I can't do that.
My bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I guess
So as we were talking about it, I was like, that is a little OP. Maybe
Yeah,
I misread
yeah,
that. And
that
then
is.
it is. I was wrong.
Yeah.
So
All right. What do we want to do?
I can shoot him from here.
Yeah, I could shoot him from here.
I think we just plink at them from
Can
here.
you shoot at them from here?
Can I shoot at them? No.
Me neither.
I can.
I have
ju-
a range of 20 feet.
I have a range of 10 feet. And I have 2 ammo. Yeah.
Well, shoot at them from here. And then we can,
and you do you.
and then I'll cross the river.
Yeah.
You can reach them, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Tons of
We'll
ways.
probably be
All
fine.
right. So so everyone roll a stealth check.
Cool.
Because that's technically what you're doing.
God.
24.
24 for Lena.
Where's stealth? Oh.
Nard. Ryland? Krugist? Who's
26?
ready? 26 for Krugist.
Ryland is 9.
9.
Okay. Don't hold this against me.
Oh no!
I rolled a critical miss.
That's a really bad roll.
Okay.
That's a
So
very.
what's your
bad
total?
roll.
So I'm doing stealth.
+1.
Yeah.
So 2.
Okay.
Is that with the
So-
minus
so-
from armor?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What?
I mean,
Yeah.
Because
I have,
proficiency is
cool.
higher now.
I have all of my stuff
It's difficult to have negatives.
in there.
Math is mathing.
So much math. And I usually like math. This isn't too much though. It's a good amount of math.
Wow.
No, I do like it. It's just a lot.
You reached for that one.
All
Really?
right. So Krugist, you're first.
Oh, this is just for order. That was just for.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when
I
we're
chose
when
stealth,
we're
yeah.
Yeah,
doing
makes
perception.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this like technically like a sneak round? What are those called?
Surprise
Surprise
round.
round?
Surprise round? Do we get those in Pathfinder?
No.
No? Cool.
I give them sometimes, but
That's cool.
I mean, you're definitely going to make at least one attack off of them before they're going to notice.
Sure.
But they're going to move directly into initiative.
It super won't be me though.
Sure.
who gets the attack.
Nor me. Where is Nardog relative to me?
The four of you are up against the bank. You can be standing in whatever order you want.
Okay, I'm standing behind Nardog. And then I'm gonna just pass my turn.
Lena, it's your turn.
13.
13 total.
Yes.
13 misses. Your arrow right past them.
28.
Did you take the -5?
4?
No, but I have.
There's a second attack.
-4.
No, I get a
think-
different
-4.
thing.
Oh, because
Oh, you get a different thing?
it's
Because I have the thinger.
The thinger.
See, this is why I need
Quick
my
draw?
printouts.
no.
Yeah, she literally went home, printed it all out,
Everything
and then
out.
left it at work.
Yeah, that's what I did last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Richard. Oh,
It's
yeah,
so tiny.
I have to. I think I have to.
I may have
activate
forgotten my
target.
rations, but I
Maybe that's
didn't
what it is, 'cause
forget
then that's
my
reduced attack
printout
penalty.
either.
Oh, okay.
But I think I would have had to say that beforehand.
Okay, so -5 still, so
So it's just +4 instead, so it's 23.
23. Your arrow flies, and it thunk, hits the shoulder of one of the gnoll. Roll damage.
Roll null damage.
8.
Woo! 8.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the sound the null makes. It goes, oh, yeah!
It just,
What do I
like that
subtract
sound.
the second time? The
gonna-
third time?
10.
I'm gonna cut that out of the stream, making my text message tone for you.
Natural 20.
Nah,
Ooh.
20.
Wow.
Minus 10 plus 9?
It does, no.
Okay.
It's a natural. So that's anytime you roll a natural 20 is considered to be a critical success.
Cool.
Roll all those dice.
Oof.
5.
Are you happy, Jake? Look what
I'm not mad. Like,
I was rolling under average, like for every roll.
Yeah, right.
I think it's the table.
so the second you pull back, and you're like, ugh, and it hits dead on, like right in its eye socket, right? And it's still alive though.
What?
Wow, this horrible creature. Someone put it out of its misery.
It immediately runs to a cage that you were unable to see earlier. It was like out of line sight, and it opens up the cage, and you see a giant scorpion in the cage.
That's right, we did know they travel with scorpion.
Yeah, but not giant ones. You didn't tell us that.
Just said
It's okay, the
We didn't know it was
scorpions
gonna
and
be
poisonous
this, yeah.
things.
The scorpion's
Yeah, no, I know.
gonna cross the river
And get swept
Yeah.
away.
and then get swept away, and
Well,
we'll be fine.
It is the other Gnoll's turn, and
How far was it? I'm not gonna send them.
Here's the thing, if they get to us, then I'll be useful.
Yeah, me too.
all right, Lena does a 26 hit.
Oops, I shouldn't have done that on camera.
Flip me off.
You shouldn't have.
No, of
You
course
shouldn't
not.
have, but doesn't that
I
feel
saw it on the
good?
stream.
Doesn't it feel so good?
I didn't. I was like, oh
I
no.
think you shouldn't be doing that. Jonas is holding up his character sheets with the back to it, so he's doing that thing where he's holding up a blank sheet of paper.
All right.
Oh no! Yeah, I really shouldn't do this.
Oof.
I love Donald Trump.
Oh.
Now I'm saying that. I'm saying something
Why?
like Photoshop that onto the paper,
Why, you
which
just-
I shouldn't do.
We just brought it.
wow.
It was out of context because I wasn't looking at what you were doing with
Oh
the
yeah.
paper.
You know, I was
And
just
so I was
saying
just like,
that.
why are you
I
saying
would
that?
never say that unless it was
Please.
for a joke where I obviously don't.
Exit the house now.
Take 6
Freedom.
points of damage.
Thanks.
I really hate.
On its second attack, it misses. On its third attack, natural 20.
The
Are you
half blind
serious?
guy is shooting at me.
No. The
Oh.
blind guy ran away and opened a cage.
Okay.
The other
Are
one.
you serious? Nat 20? Really? What, you think you
Really?
can attack
Now?
and then
Take
get
6
a nat
points
20?
of damage.
Today is literally subpar damage rolls.
Actually, I never
And
take
all
damage from my
crits.
caster.
I've been rolling real bad.
Me too.
Rylan, it is your turn.
Cool. One of those fishing rods. I'm gonna try to. What's that thing you did? With the throwing stuff by magic.
Oh, the psychic, like the...
Telekinetic
Telekinetic
projectile.
projectile. I'm gonna try to project that
Do
at
it.
the scorpion.
All right.
The scorpion.
That is a 24 to hit.
Yes.
Oh,
So So the probably bludgeoning, right, would make the most
Piercing
sense,
with the
or
hook.
piercing with the
Maybe
hook.
sharp?
Can I yeah?
Here's
use
it,
the hook?
slashing.
Slashing.
Because have you ever gotten hit with a no? All right.
Yeah.
Oh sure, so yeah, gotcha.
I have.
Story time?
Let's not talk about my past.
Okay. Fair enough.
That is
Sounds like
just
you really wanted to talk about your past.
We have a couch. I'd like you to sit down.
straight up 6. That's a 6
Okay.
damage.
All right.
Straight up 6.
And then I'm going to cast Shield with my remaining action,
All right.
which a magical Shield of Force comes up to protect me.
All right.
Yeah, and I
Perfect.
want to stand 10 feet back from the start of the bank, so I'm like 30 feet from them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The scorpion comes out, and
the scorpion gets to go before me.
the scorpion comes out and starts going into the water, and then it gets about halfway across the water, and it ends its turn, and it's about 10. It moves about 10 feet down the river.
Oh.
It is now Krugist's turn.
How far is the scorpion?
That's what a
away from me?
nat 1 is.
Wow, you were. Wait, what?
You're losing your
I
first
lost a turn. Oh, I love it. I love to play this game. It's so fun.
I love how free I am to not take an action.
I'm becoming such a good listener.
Life skills, man. How far away is the scorpion from moi?
It's about half. Pythagorean theorem, I'd say it's about 15 feet
Okay,
away.
sure. I'm going to move 5 feet closer to it without going towards the bank, so I want to go this way.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw a dagger at it.
Okay.
Gonna get that back?
Nope.
No.
That's gone forever.
We can get you more daggers, but we can't get them more
I
scorpions.
won't. Oh. I don't,
Almost a good
I don't
number.
think I'm going to need more daggers. That's what was this supposed to be? 8, right?
Yeah.
So 11.
11 to hit. The scorpion does not hit.
Throw another dagger.
So you throw it, you throw the dagger, and it goes ploop in the water, and it just sinks down to the bottom.
I scream at the scorpion, I need daggers! Just jump in front of this one! It does not obey me. That's a 10.
You again, this time you throw it over it, behind it, and bloop into the water.
Thanks for those.
Krugist, we're not fishing.
Thanks for those great descriptions, man.
You want?
That's my turn.
Lena, it's your turn.
Should I go after the scorpion?
I would
I'm gonna
say
go
no.
for the knoll.
I would say.
Can I still see the one I hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then I'm gonna attack that one.
Okay, so Scorpion's gonna be able to get here, so let's let the marshals get it.
19 to hit.
A 19 hits.
6.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good damage roll.
It's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
I like to see the line.
Natural
Nat
20.
20! Oh
Wow.
my
What is
goodness!
this game?
Whoa!
People are gonna think we're lying. There's gonna be all these comments that are like,
It's
you're
right there, I can see it.
fudging your rolls.
And you can trust me, I'm honest.
We're all lawful good, right?
It might be, that's what it says on my sheet, but I'm not
Whoa,
so sure.
nice!
12
12
points
points
of
of damage.
Okay.
Well, 40 damage. What? Whoa!
Is it still alive?
Yes.
Okay, the
Jeez.
last
I
one.
swear to God, if this is a natural 20, I'm gonna explode.
17 minus
10.
10.
So
So
7.
7 plus 9. So 16.
Wow.
16 does not hit.
Oh, that's stupid.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Even after a critical success?
Yeah. Or they're not like.
I rolled a natural 20 like 7 rolls ago. Does that affect this at all?
So you take your bow on your first strike or your second strike that it did the
Second
crit.
strike was the crit.
So you take your bow and you fling it. It shoots it in the arm, and then your critical hit. You swing back and boom, and you shoot it right into its stomach, and the arrow goes all the way through it.
Oh,
Oh, that's a slow death.
So
I
lovely.
was like, wait, did you miss?
And then the
Oh, it's just
third
inside.
arrow lands in the dirt and breaks in front of it.
bummer.
It is now its turn.
Well, but I'll take it.
Nope,
Oh, no. I want you to know I rolled a critical miss.
Good thing you didn't
About
actually
right.
go. So with its one eye, it's like and it's going for you with an arrow.
it has to
And
get some sort of.
It has to get like a
penalty.
negative 10.
and a 25 hits.
No way! way. A half blind.
You have to understand that he did that for
Range
flavor.
thing.
Yeah, yeah, that's not.
Hey, it could be lucky. It could be a lucky little knoll.
No, it's not.
5 points of damage.
That's
Yeah.
some crap right
It
there.
has a
So
hidden
it
stat.
moved, it attacked, and its second attack does not hit.
First attack shouldn't hit either. It's
Yeah.
half blind.
Its
Who's
dex
worked
is
on
also
that?
400.
It was,
I'm sure
it was
there are
aiming at
plenty
me.
of tons of
All right,
one-eyed
all right.
archers.
I was
But
trying to miss.
That's headcanon. It was aiming at Will.
Yeah.
Heads or tails?
tails.
Tails?
I would have picked tails as well.
Okay, got heads. It pulls its bow back, and it what kind of bow is it? It's a short bow. So it pulls its bow, and it lets go, and the arrow breaks in it, and it like gets caught up in its arm, and it loses its other action.
Wow.
Oh, did it critical miss?
Yeah.
I
Nice.
love it. Oh boy, I feel that.
I feel
another
that.
You moved and then you shot twice.
That was the first one. This was the second one.
Oh.
The second one shot, missed, and then shot again,
Gotcha.
critically failed. Lost. Actually, no, it shot and lost all 3 of its actions.
It
and
crit,
so
yeah.
it's fumbling around trying to get, like
Cool.
it's the. It is now.
I'm gonna giggle quietly.
It is now the scorpion's turn.
Oh, bummer.
My
The
goodness
scorpion-
gracious.
Makes it onto land next to Nard
The
and
Nardag.
goes after Nard. It takes its pincers and is.
The bigger the scorpion,
But,
the less poisonous it is.
But a 13 doesn't
concentrated.
hit, correct?
Correct.
Okay, its second pincer attack.
Okay, do you mind if I...
Yeah.
14 plus 9, 23.
I'd like to get hit. 23, you say?
Mm-hmm.
All right. No matter what I do, I'll just take it. 23. 23 and me taking damage, you know?
Wow.
What is 23 and me?
It means
What is-
you
what,
take
What am I referencing? Something?
23 and
the
me, that's
DNA
the
testing.
ancestry, like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
My ancestry is human.
Mine is elf.
What are you guys talking about?
A lot.
Me?
It takes 7 points of damage,
Okay.
and
yeah.
you are grabbed.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
By the ghoulie.
Grabby.
Yeah, so now it is Ryland's turn.
Okay. Well, Ryland is gonna. He's gonna fling that fishing rod again.
Okay.
But this time
The
at
other
old one eye. The other one, yeah.
Yeah.
At old one eye.
All right.
13.
13 does not hit it.
Okay. Then let's see. Can I do anything with one action? I don't really think so, except for moving.
Krug, can you check to see if the AC is on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
to
yeah.
make it on?
Yes.
Thank you,
It's
Lauren.
been.
Yeah.
It's been.
Because of the thing.
It's just like super hot.
I
Hotter
Super.
than normal.
Yeah,
Hot.
because the thing.
The
Super.
thing was blocked last
Hot.
week too.
It is.
Yeah.
I lowered it
Cool.
a bit.
Cool.
It's 60 degrees now.
I would like to move as far as I can. I'm
Okay.
gonna move. I'll move my full 35 feet,
Okay.
just straight away from the scorpion.
I'm not having any of
Yeah.
it.
But I'll move closer to the bank. So I guess I'll be like,
You guys were basically
Yeah.
up against the bank, so
yeah.
literally,
Well, I had moved back, so now I'm gonna move back
Oh,
up to
okay.
it. Yeah. So that I'm still like as close to the knolls as I can be, but as far away from the scorpion.
10-4.
Yeah.
It is Nard's turn. You are currently grabbed.
Nardag.
Currently grabbed. What is it mechanically? What is that?
I believe you have to roll
You
an
won't be able to
athletics to get out.
I think, and this just works for you.
But you have that nifty feat where you're
I
just
could
like,
just take
working on
15.
I'm out,
Everything works for me.
hopefully. You don't know what the
But I don't know what the DC is.
Yeah.
I'm looking up grabbed for you.
Perfect.
All right.
Unless you don't
Can
want
I
me
do
to.
anything while I'm grabbed?
I don't know. He's about to look up grab.
Okay.
22.
Should I keep asking you questions about it?
Yeah, sure. All the questions you want.
Can I knit while I'm grabbed?
I would say if you have one hand in your mouth, probably.
Are you proficient with knitter's tools?
You know what? I am, but I forgot to buy them.
See, I only forgot rations. You forgot the most important tool of the game.
What about...
grabbed.
Yes.
You're held in place by another creature, making... 1 second for this garbage phone to render this text.
My phone.
Wow.
You can't have it anymore.
Look at this phone! It's cracked. I mean, mine's not any better. You're held in place by another creature, making you immobile and flat-footed. If you attempt a manipulate action, activity, free action...
What did you do?
I was just trying to scroll. Oh.
You lost it.
Come on.
That one's not even on my
So
phone.
basically, it seems that you're unable to
That's you, man.
move away from it without making an attempt to
You
get
should be
away.
able to stabby stab.
All right, I'm going to stab.
Go for it.
Okay.
Wait, I think there's a consequence for that.
Oh, all right. I'll do an athletics check to break out then. Can I just do
I'm
that?
almost back. I'm sorry. I know that this is really stupid on stream, but...
No. Yeah, feel free. I've waited this long for my turn. I can.
You went a little bit longer. All right.
This is my first turn.
Wow.
Here we go. If you attempt to manipulate action, activity, free action, or reaction while grabbed, you must succeed a DC 5 flat check or it is lost. So you just roll a dice unmodified and see if it's above a 5.
Oh, well then I'll poke then?
Attempt the check after using it, but before any effects are applied. So you have to decide that you're making the check before you...
Okay, so flat check right now to see if I can poke.
Yes.
Yep.
I honestly, it doesn't say that there's a way out of it.
Cool.
That's the end of the thing.
Great.
It goes to
Go for
hammer
it.
next.
Well, okay, 8.
Cool.
So
You're able
Yeah,
to...
it probably depends on
Stabby
I'm able to
how they're
stab.
grabbed.
All right. So then I'll stab.
His creature
Well,
sheet
that's-
probably says. You can
That's
try.
gonna be. It's gonna be 14.
You take your sword and it hits the top of the scorpion and it feels as if your sword bounces off of the back of its hard, like, back.
Okay, that'll be my furious focus. So I'll
Okay.
attack again.
All right.
Okay, that's gonna be a 16.
Miss. As well, the same. You manage to hit it, so you know you're close.
Okay.
It bounces off of its back. So
Then,
you've got your furious focus, which means you got your third action at the same -4 penalty.
Yeah. And then. Wow. Huh. All right. 14.
You feel like you're going further away.
Oh, bummer.
You this time you're like so you're kind of like fighting off, and the first time you ding, you're like, ugh.
Whole time.
Like, ding, and the third time you just go, whoa. All right, that wasn't even close.
I got you, creature. Creature, there's nothing you can do to beat me. Oh,
Don't worry, your first action, you got to do nothing.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, I got you this time. No, stop.
You know you're trying to hit the creature and not swim, right?
Krogus, it's your turn.
Oh, ooh, coming back. We got that clap back over here.
I'm gonna run over to this scuffle that's happening in this general
Yeah,
area.
you're like 5 feet away.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step, I guess. And I'm gonna stab it with my rapier. Do loads and loads of damage. Oh yeah. With my 25.
25 hits, and it is flat-footed.
Yeah. So this is gonna be some sneaks.
Here we go. Let's see it.
And some,
Impress me, rogue.
and some weapon die. Where? Nice. 10 plus 4 is 14.
14 to hit.
To
No,
damage.
14 damage.
Okay. Great. So you take your rapier and you find a nice like niche part of its like between its like exoskeleton, and you're able to stab, and you hear a little when you stab it, so you know you've got a sweet spot.
But it's not dead.
No.
Okay. Let's stab it again. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna add 4 to this, which is 15 plus 1 because it's a +1 rapier now. Is 16.
A 16. You try. You're like, I'm gonna get that same sweet spot, and you go and you hit the exoskeleton, and you feel your rapier bend a little bit.
Dang.
That's your third action because you move.
Yeah, because I had to move 5 feet.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
And you're making sure to add your +1 because it's magical.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure. Lena, it's your turn. You have done some significant amount of damage to a one-eyed gnoll right now.
All right, let's see what else you can do to this.
As I'm fighting the scorpion, I'm gonna look over at Gnoll and be like, "It's still alive. Why are you being so cruel? What's wrong with you?"
16?
A 16 does not hit.
17 minus what?
4. 5.
-5.
Yeah.
She doesn't have
Yeah.
the.
12. Yeah, no.
So the second shot, like just whizzes right past it.
This
Right.
one's -10, right?
But if it's a 20, it doesn't matter.
No, it's a 15. So.
Oh, she hasn't hunted anything.
14.
14 does not hit.
Oof.
You haven't hunted anything.
Oh yeah,
I
you've got
I have-
the hunt
If I
target.
activate for an action, hunt target.
Oh, you just don't want to use the action for it,
I was trying to like shoot it.
I guess.
What does hunt target do again? It drops down.
Reduce the attack penalty.
If all
But I
her
don't have
attacks are against that
written
target,
Because I had the printout.
Yeah.
it reduces the penalty.
Yeah, so it would be 4 and 8 if you had hunt targeted it instead of 5 and 10. That makes it the one-eyed Knoll's turn.
Yar.
There's a two-eyed Knoll that's also, it went to the tent, right, and let out the...
No,
the
the one-eyed
Knoll-
Knoll.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, the
Knoll
one-eyed
let
The
out
one-eyed
stuff.
Knoll.
Scorpion.
The one-eyed Knoll takes its short bow and
Critically fails and kills itself.
and tries to aim. and just goes.
It closes the wrong eye.
Yep. And it's like, oh wait, and then it hurts itself, and it's like, no.
Would you say that it hurt itself in its confusion?
No, it did not, but it kind of was like, and then it goes and it makes its second attack, and it aims this time the right eye, the correct eye, and it's still like this, and lets go, and right.
It's a really
across the
bad
eye.
archer.
I mean, it's one eye,
And in pain because he's bleeding from the gut and everything else.
and then this time.
And the arm.
This time it takes it and it's just like, oh god, my arm. It just doesn't even like. It makes the attempt, but it can't. The two-eyed Knoll is making its attacks.
I feel bad for the one-eyed Knoll now.
Does
We're trying to just.
I tried
does
to
a-
get out of this misery. and
does
it
a
didn't
20 hit you?
work. It ties.
It twice.
Twice?
That means it hits.
Wait,
Never.
can I? Do you know what aid and assist are?
I know what those things are, but
I probably can't do it because I'm grabbed anyway.
Yeah. take 4 points of damage. Oof.
Never been
Take
to
1 point of damage.
Yike. Yike fest.
Take
Nat-
3 points of damage.
Nat 20 or something?
I nat 20. Okay, so I rolled a 19 with a minus 5, right? And then the third roll, a natural 20. But I rolled a 1 on the second attack, and then on the nat 20 I rolled a 1 and then a 2.
Wow.
So you're getting hit by these arrows, but like they're kind of like mere flesh wounds. Like they're hitting you, but your armor is protecting you enough that you're just they
My
kind of
bracers of
bruising
mage
you.
armor.
yeah, you
I have those
basically
too.
the force kind of just like goes and it touches you, but you're just like brushing them off basically. So you've got like little points of like cuts, but you're not horribly hurt. That makes it Ryland's turn.
All right. Have we hit the two-eyed one yet?
No.
I guess let's focus fire on the one that's dying.
If there's an arrow on the ground, can he use that as the projectile?
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff for him
Let's see, why
to
not?
use.
Because he was using fishing pole stuff.
Yeah, which I could keep doing.
Yeah. You could literally
Yeah.
take a pole from the
Oh,
tent.
because that gives you a dice
Oh,
roll.
take a 10 pole and just like collapse a little
What
bit.
a horrible death for this.
Yeah,
Knoll.
I want to
Just-
do that. I
it's
want to just
killed by
like
a
yank
Or
a pole out of the tent.
The scorpion cage.
Go for it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that.
The entire
Make my attack roll. God, 13.
A 13. You pull the tent pole, and as you try to fling it, a part of the tent keeps it from going and it falls back down. The tent has collapsed, but
At least that.
We killed the tent before the Knoll.
Then can I, with my last action, I want to cast message on the one-eyed Knoll. And I want to tell him,
run, you fool.
lay down your weapons and run, or call off your scorpion, and we'll probably stop fighting you.
Okay.
Can I roll a? I'm gonna take out that probably. We will stop fighting you.
take
That was
out
a Jonas thing, not a Ryland. Would that be? It would have to be intimidation, probably, right? I mean, could I do
No, it's definitely
diplomacy? I'd like to use diplomacy
You're
if
like,
you're cool
hey.
with that. Yeah, hey,
We'll stop attacking.
we'll stop attacking
Go
and call
fix
off
your
your scorpion. Your eye looks really bad, friend.
And as I'm still fighting with the scorpion, I'm like,
I'll never stop fighting this thing.
That's a 9 diplomacy.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. That makes it the scorpion's turn. So it's going to go after you, and it's going to constrict you, which means you immediately take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
How have you not gotten out of this yet? Aren't you strong?
He hasn't tried.
you literally told me there was nothing to do to get out of it.
No, I said the book doesn't, or the book. The
grabbing-
book didn't
Yeah.
say anything where it explained grab. It didn't say how to get out.
Yeah.
So Jake might have a mechanic.
It's then going to attempt to sting you with its stinger.
That's some poison.
Does a 18 hit?
It does not.
Right.
Nice. It's going to make a second stinger attack.
It wants you poisoned. Swear.
19 minus 5 plus 7. So does
Wait,
21
what?
hit?
Oh shoot! Yeah. 21. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right.
So I'm getting stung.
You're getting stung. Make a fortitude saving throw while I'm doing this.
Okay, hold on.
There's the good rolls.
It's almost as if the dice land completely randomly each time.
Right? I'm rolling really high now.
All right, so take 8 points of damage from the sting, and then roll a fortitude save.
Oh, I should write down my saving throws.
Yeah, that might be helpful.
Wow.
Nard.
Yeah. I have a feat for this.
Oh, I've got a feat for that.
So, fortitude save.
Mm-hmm.
It is hard.
19.
Okay, great. You feel the stinging pain of a poisonous stinger enter into your chest. You feel that you see that like what?
How many points of damage did you give me for that?
8.
8. Okay, cool.
You see like around the wound, you can see like black kind of trying to like seeping out from that point.
That's yucky.
It is your turn.
You skipped me?
No, you
going
went
crazy?
first.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm just last. I'm just last. Okay. All right. So that happened. And I'm like,
If you could understand me, I'd respect you.
and I do the poke.
Okay.
Can I poke while I'm constricted? What's going on?
Yeah, we said that.
So you have to roll.
the D20, and
have
if
to-
you roll a
Oh, okay.
beat a
So I
5.
got a 13. So I beat a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do the poke. Okay. That's gonna be 24 to hit.
definitely hits.
Okay. So poke time.
So just for the sake of the fact that this is like a playtest and stuff, technically the order is roll the action you're doing, then roll the
Gotcha.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna do another one, so that's good to know. So that's 8 damage.
Also, player to player, why haven't you asked him if there's a way to get out yet? Because he might have it on the piece of paper in front of him. Do you understand that I don't see
I
that
don't need
piece
you
of
to get
paper?
away. I can just keep poking.
All right, cool. I'm just making sure that you're actively
right.
making a choice and not forgetting that you can ask the DM stuff.
I'll poke again. So that's 21 to hit.
21 to hit. Yes.
Okay, and I rolled an 8 for the DC. And then
Damage.
Oh,
That was cool.
yeah, that was super cool how I did that. Oh, 8 damage again. And then I'll attack a third time, I suppose. You know?
The scorpion has officially taken more damage than that one-eyed gnoll.
Yay!
So going in for the third attack.
Do you speak Scorpion?
No, I have comprehend languages.
Oh,
Okay,
I
so
don't know language.
since I didn't fail at any of those, this will be minus 8. 6.
A 6 to hit.
No.
So your first attack, you're grabbed and you take your sword and you're like, screw that, and you kind of flip it up so that you're like it's downwards.
So I'm real cool.
Yeah, you're like, "Wah!" and you like throw it up and you stab it in its head, and, and then you turn around and you stab it again. It squeals out in pain,
And I reel back, camera cuts a close up, and I go,
I've got you now.
and then you make your third attack and it goes.
Doing.
Get stuck in the stone. And this is the prequel to Sword in the Stone.
Hey, all right. Thanks for watching our stream. This is a QueueTimes show.
Krugus, it's your turn.
I'm going to giggle at all of that just happened.
It's in your head.
In game. Nope, out loud.
Oh, out loud.
And then I'm gonna try to finish the job. 16?
I'm sorry.
17.
What are you trying to hit?
The scorpion, sorry.
A 17 flat-footed. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it gets -2 to its AC. Some damage. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That's a solid 6 damage.
6 damage. All right. It is still alive.
Second attack. Wow. It's not a natural 1, but it's a miss, so we can skip all that?
Yep.
And
Skip all the math.
skip all the math. Third attack. I'll take that. Is it a 19? It is a 19.
19 hits.
11? No, it's not. The dice is a 19.
19
minus 8 is an 11.
Wait,
plus 5.
Is yours -8 or -10?
-8. Because I'm using a finesse
special.
or an agile weapon and I'm a rogue.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm cool. Mm-hmm. I'm just like you.
All right.
So 11 plus what?
Sorry. 5.
11 plus 5 is 16, and it has a -2 AC because of its...
Wait, no, I still haven't fixed this piece of paper. Sorry. plus 9.
So 11
20.
plus 9 is 20. So yes.
Yes, that hits. 7, 11 damage.
Come
11
on.
damage.
Come on.
Die, you beast.
Get this Scropion off of me.
So you're seeing him like stab it, and it's like nasty scorpion mouth and face, and you're over there like stabbing it, and like it like it's reaching up, and as it like goes to sing, because all of those actions are all happening at the same time, right? And the way Pathfinder and RPGs work, and like the second time after it like stabs him in the chest, you're just like, I'm gonna stab it in the butthole. and you take your rapier, and you like on the back end of its tail, you notice that there's like a part where it's like exoskeleton isn't really covering, and you stab it, and you like pull outwards, and it like the tail like rips like halfway off, and it's like
Monster Hunter.
and then you turn around and you make your second attack, and this time for some reason you're like, I'm gonna slap it, and you like slap it with your sword instead of stabbing, and it kind of just dings right against the armor. And then the third attack, you're just like, I'm just gonna hit that spot I hit the very first time, and your rapier goes right into it, and you can feel like as you like pulse in like a moment of just like tranquility in your body. You can feel your sword, and you can feel the vibration of its heart through the sword, and you can feel the sword slowly stop beating.
Wow.
And you pull the sword out, and it collapses.
I give it a hug. We just bonded, dude.
By
Are you
killing
okay?
it.
Are you good?
I'm fine.
Okay, I continue to hug.
I'm doing all right.
That makes it Lena's turn.
Alright, let's try to shoot this one-eyed guy again. 20.
A 20 hits.
Come on, put it down.
4 damage.
4 damage. All right.
Put it down.
It's alive? It has 3 arrows in it.
Still alive.
One of it's in the eye.
16. To
You don't understand. This is
Okay.
the
16 to
This is
try to
actually
hit.
the end boss of Pathfinder as a whole.
no. This is the Sean Bean from Lord of the Rings of Knowles.
Yeah.
Here.
15.
Does not hit.
Stupid minuses. I don't like that. If I
So-
have 3 actions, I should get my 3
So
actions without these negative
at least
crap.
when we did like when I used to play Pathfinder, there was kind of like a multi-attack kind of like thing what we would do. So for example, if I know that my first attack is a 5 without a penalty, right? We would do 5, and then if it's a -2 penalty, you'd do a dash, and you do 3,
That makes sense.
and then you would do like 1.
Yeah.
Right, for your third attack. So you would always know, I add 5, I add 3, and I add 1 for each one of my attacks.
Yeah.
And I think that what's kind of critical is that it doesn't really have that on the sheet.
Yeah.
So I think that's something that might be helpful.
No, the problem is that they make you take -5 and -2.
It makes sense to me
Yeah.
because
Because
it forces you to do other things other than
you have to
attack.
also
No,
remember...
it makes a lot of sense to me, but this is just kind of like, to me, an easy way. Like, I'm gonna do 2 attacks, so that means I do a 5 and a 3, versus trying to do the math in my head of like, okay, I rolled a 10 minus 5 plus my 9. Like I should just write 4.
Yeah.
You know?
You also have to remember that like you didn't have 3 actions before. They're not there so that you can attack 3 times. They're so you can move, do something to get ready for your attack, and then attack.
Yeah.
Like take out a thing or
Yeah.
reload a thing. Like using them all for attacks is a luxury almost.
Yeah.
That makes it the one-eyed Gnoll's turn.
God, can it just die as its action?
It can hit Lena
If this thing takes you out.
with a 23.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Takes 6 points of damage.
Whoa.
Wow.
How much damage have you taken?
This drops me below half health.
Okay, but like point-wise.
25 out of 50.
Okay, so you guys have done 35 points of damage to it.
Wow.
Well, I haven't been able to attack it.
This is the boss, right?
I've been busy with a Scrapian.
The mini-boss.
This threat level is actually considered to be high.
Oh.
The first one, threat level, was low and almost took your wizard out.
I'm a wizard, Harry. I'm gonna die if I
Second
get
attack,
bit.
it misses. And third attack, it breaks its bow.
Good.
Oh, thank
It
you.
like is going like this, and the string
Does it
snaps
punch
and it
itself?
punches itself.
No, what happens is it pulls it back, and again, wrong eye, and it pulls it back, and the like broken end of the arrow that's in its eye,
God, that's
like
gross.
just kind of like rubs up against the string
So he
and
scrambles
causes
his own brains?
no, it causes the string to actually snap from the broken wood.
That's hilarious.
All right, Two-Eyed Gnoll's turn. No one's hit the Two-Eyed Gnoll.
We have pet names for them.
Oh, no.
One-eyed Gnoll and two-eyed Gnoll. I think we have to get across the river.
25 hits.
Oh no!
I'm gonna die.
4 damage. 20 hits.
Yes.
5 more.
I'm gonna die.
16.
No.
Okay. It is now Ryland's turn.
God. All right.
Woo, Rylan!
Is it still holding its broken bow?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna. God, I just want to kill this thing.
If it makes you feel better, it wants you to kill it.
Yeah.
You have
I
any
bet.
Cantrips?
That made me real
I
sad.
know I have other cantrips. I
Like,
just
genuinely real sad.
Kill.
my strongest one is still the throw stuff around
Okay.
one. So I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna go for the fishing rod again. God. 16.
16 does not hit.
How about? Okay.
One of each number.
Then I'm gonna say again. I'm gonna again message to it and say, seriously, if you call off your scorpion, this can all be over and you can live.
Scorpion's dead.
Well, call
Just
it
tell it
off.
to leave.
Run and take your friend with you.
Run, you fool.
You fool. And I wanted diplomacy again.
Okay.
If that's cool. That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
And my exact instructions were run and take your friend with you.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Nord, it's your turn.
It's Nard.
Nard?
Nard, sorry.
Like Nard.
Nord is from Oblivion.
Leonardo.
Like,
Or I guess just...
like
My Nards. All right, go.
Okay, so I'm no longer grabbed.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're grabbed for the rest of the game. You're
All
carrying
right,
that carcass
that
with you.
knoll across the water. How far am I from it?
25 feet.
I would like to. I would like to use sudden charge.
Okay.
It allows me to move double my movement.
So, water's going to be considered rough terrain.
Right.
So, you're going to move one action to go half your distance, which is 10 feet.
Okay.
And then you're going to use your double action, right, which allows you to dash,
Yes.
which will allow you to get to it and attack.
Cool.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
that's
do
all
it.
3 of your actions.
All 3 of my actions. I run up and I do this big strike.
Okay.
Oh, that's a big strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty big.
28.
28 hits. This is the two-eyed Knoll.
The two-eyed Nard.
Two-eyed Nard.
Two-eyed
This
Nard.
is yes. This is the two-eyed Nard. Okay. That's 10 damage.
Ooh. So you're going through the water, and you get halfway, and you're just like, and you just like push through it as hard as you possibly can, and you like get up to it, and you're just like almost like you're not leaping, but you're just like all of your force. You're using your whole body weight to try to smash down on it, and you hit it right in its like shoulder. And it's
Yo, fighter smash.
All right, Krugus, it's your turn.
Yay! Seeing how easily he got across the water, I'm like, I could do that, and I just start wading across. My strength is a 10. Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
Don't hurt me.
Okay, I mean, are you? How many? It's rough terrain.
As much as I need to get across.
Okay.
All my actions.
So, what is
30.
30's half of your movement?
Oh, 15.
15. So you'll need to take 2 to get across. 2 actions.
How many to get to the closest of the gnolls? No, you know what? I'm going straight for the one-eyed gnoll.
Okay, so you can't get to it and attack.
That's fine.
Yeah. Well, you'd use all 3 of your actions.
Yep.
All right. So next round, you're like maybe like 5 feet away from
Cool.
it.
I'm confident it's not going to hit me at this
Lena,
point.
it's your turn.
I shoot the one I...
Go for it.
I shoot it.
I
Gotta kill
like
one.
as I'm approaching it, I turn to Lena and go,
24.
"It's right here."
Hits.
24
Hey!
hits. Kill this baby.
3. It
Oh!
needs to be a plus. This is stupid.
I don't-
Plus. It should be plus.
I don't know where we're getting ranged weapons don't add dex from. I don't
They
remember
don't.
reading
It
that.
just doesn't say it on the weapon thing,
Oh, true.
So
unless it's
18.
Unless
And 18
'cause
hits.
That's a dice. And that's for
5
attack,
points of damage.
proficiency, and item. Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
So you hit it, and it's like you hit it, and it like goes to one knee. That's how it's
Oh
like.
my god.
Dive!
What is this monster?
It's like blood down its nolly mouth.
Guys, we have to worship it now. It's
Yeah,
obviously a
no
deity.
more hitting that
Whoa.
one.
It's obviously a
18.
deity.
18.
A hit, okay. 1 damage.
7.
7 damage.
It had 1 hit point
Oh
left.
god.
Oh.
It's like, and the last arrow just goes,
Oh.
and it just the arrow has so much force to it that it
When
like,
I cross the
it
river, I'm
hits
gonna
it.
pull all those back out
it-
and put them back in my quiver.
Well, half of them are broken.
Well, broken.
It goes into its head, and it so forceful into the ground that like the arrow sticks into the dirt.
Good.
Oh man.
I want all his jewelry.
It is
You deserve
now. It is now the two-eyed Nard.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
that's me.
It's the
I'm
two-eyed
the two-eyed
Knoll's
Nard.
turn.
The two-eyed dog.
The
Two-eyed
two-eyed
Nard
Knoll's like,
I thought you were trying to tell you it was your turn.
no. And it runs to you and attacks with its battle axe.
The two-eyed Nard?
No, yeah.
Oh, you.
Oh.
It doesn't need to run to me. I'm attacking it. I've attacked it.
Oh, that's right. Oh, then that's great.
It
so,
runs 0
Now it has
feet.
an additional action.
Now
to
has
do.
an additional
So
action
a,
to attack.
a 26 hits, yeah?
Are you sure? It does.
I'm
Yeah.
Are
pretty
you
sure.
sure that's what it rolled?
Super hits me. Super hits.
Super.
And you take
Making a super hot joke.
Super hot.
8 damage.
Ooh.
That was a stretch, dude.
Oh, my Jesus.
Is that a crit?
So it...
Also-
it
Was
yeah.
it a crit?
It
Did
takes-
you
Which
crit on me?
direction?
It is a crit. It takes its axe and it hits you the first time and it does a little bit of damage, and then it takes it over its head and it's like, "Ah!"
And
and it's just like, oh, and it like falls backwards onto the ground.
Great.
Oh,
And
man.
it uses its
Being
third.
able to see it on the stream again. It makes me so happy.
It uses its third action to get back up.
That's hilarious.
Great.
So now it is Ryland's turn.
All right. So that one's the problem.
And the one that you did that awesome nat 20 diplomacy, we killed.
Yeah. So
It's super dead. Lena was just like,
I was tired of it. I needed to go.
all right. I've been wanting to do this. So I think I have the range for this. Let me just make sure.
you mean
So
like acting wise?
yeah. So I'm gonna point my magic wand in the direction of this two-eyed knoll, and a small portal is going to open up near it, and I'm going to cast a level 1 summon monster, and I'm going to summon an animated broom. So this like little portal opens up, and then just the handle, and eventually the bristles of a broom come emerging out of it. Let me pull up the stat sheet for it. But yeah, so an animated broom comes up, and then I think I use my last action to command it to attack.
Okay.
So
Right now, your weapons of choice are fishing poles and brooms.
okay.
And a tent pole.
And a tent pole, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
The 10 pole didn't want to be used, though.
It's true.
Hang on. I probably wanted
This is like
to
every
pull
monk
before.
I want to play. Just with weird weapons. I love like the
Yeah.
improvised weapon like archetype, I guess you could say.
Okay, animated broom. So it's gonna attack on my turn, and it has a +7. So yeah, it's gonna flip up onto its pole, and try to bristle this thing in the face.
Okay.
That is gonna
Wait,
be.
you're attacking with the bristle part?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it does.
You should give him -5 damage. I'm on his team.
26 to hit.
Hits.
What on earth?
It's 1d4
Go for it.
bludgeoning, so 3 bludgeoning plus dust. So make a fortitude save.
Are you actually
I'm
serious?
serious. Please fail.
This mechanic.
The damage is 1d4 bludgeoning plus dust.
I rolled
please see this?
a total of 24.
That's way too high. Can you roll lower, please?
Maybe next time.
Can you
Yeah,
just
maybe next
read
time.
what it does?
Okay, so
I'm super curious.
yeah, must succeed at a DC 13 fortitude save or spend its next action coughing.
Oh my gosh. How awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So you said 3 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it for the broom.
All right.
Bravo on the flavor for that summoned creature.
It is now Nard.
I think you mean the two-eyed
The
Nard.
two-eyed.
All right, so I'm gonna do a big attack, baby, and it's gonna be good. 24,
Big.
big attack. 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Doing that second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. 12.
12 does not hit.
All right, that'll be my furious focus.
Uh-huh.
And then for my third attack, that's going to be 21.
21 hits.
21 hits. I'm going to give it a poke.
Mm-hmm.
8 damage.
Okay.
Can I poke it in the eye?
Probably not for 8 damage.
All right,
you
all
would
right.
have to crit for an eye.
Sure. I feel that.
All right, so what you do on your turn is you take your sword and you do a big hit, and you're like, oh, I'll show you how to do an over-the-head hit. And you're just like, "Grrr," and you actually hit it, and you do like a nice, good like gash on it, and you know, you can see a little bit of like cut through its fur. And then the second attack, you're just like, and you just completely miss it. But then you take the hilt and you hit it right in its
Ooh.
jaw. So you hear that that really hard like, ooh, I feel uncomfortable like sound when you hit it in the jaw. And now that brings it to Krugen's turn.
Yeah. I'm going to walk over to the last remaining living enemy, very casually and calmly, slowly just stick my rapier in it. I don't want to thrust or like do any. I just please die. Just
You want to do that slow poke?
Just let's slow poke. Yeah. Okay, it's probably not going to be super great numbers. 13.
So you take your rapier and you're just like, just die, and you're like moving forward, and it literally just like hits it out of the way.
Wait, what was it?
Huh?
13? Oh, okay, never mind.
Now I'm going to actually stab it with my rapier. Okay.
Can I?
What about
I'd
a 9?
I'd like to do an assist
Oh, yeah.
at some point.
I'll take
or,
it.
Like,
Approved. Assist approved.
well,
I second that motion.
Do you have an ability that allows
yeah. So I
Oh.
have cooperative nature.
I thought we were joking.
Oh, I can. Yeah. I can either add 2 to your attack roll or -2 to their
AC.
Their AC.
Well, currently they're flat-footed for Krug because it's
that
being
stuff doesn't
flanked.
stack.
No, I'm just saying it's flanked, so it's already has -2 to its AC. So if you're going to give it another -2, it would drop its AC down even further.
So the way that it works is I tell you what I want to do, and you let me know if I can assist.
Okay.
Narratively, and then I make a roll against a DC that you decide. And if I fail though, I give you a -2.
Do it.
So
That sounds awesome.
Okay.
That's like.
So what would
is
you
that a
like to
feat?
do?
So,
Would you like to give him a +2 or a -2 to its AC?
I want to give it a -2 to its AC.
Okay. So roll it.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do? Here's my plan. So I did that thing. I'm gonna just go. Ah! Right when it's turning because it just got hit. He was trying to hit.
Yeah.
And I was just to get its attention back, I'm just gonna scream right in its face.
Okay, roll it.
Okay, I don't know if I add anything to this, but that's 14.
Okay, roll your attack. It's your third attack.
Yeah. Oh, okay. 13.
13. So you kind of tense up and you go, ah! And it goes, and you go with your rapier and you're like, I'm gonna get this, and it in its fright, it stiffens up and you completely miss it.
Dang.
You misguide.
Dang.
You do feel that he assisted you and not hampered you though. So
Hey.
it's just that you just
Yeah.
couldn't
Third
get
attack. If you had remembered on my first attack, we probably would have been solid.
I
Lena, it's your
Not
turn.
that I'm blaming you. I've been rolling
Going to
garbage.
shoot at the two-eyed Knoll.
Longbow McGee over here.
25.
25 hits.
Yeah, what are you, some kind of ranger?
Some kind of ranger things.
2. This is so stupid. There needs to be a plus to my damage.
There has to.
All right.
Says the character that's completely out of harm's way, just plinking arrows
I'm
over
dying.
at the enemy.
I'm dying.
I'm dying.
Oh, actually, yeah, she got hurt a lot.
They were
Yeah.
going after her because she was the
17.
only one that was hitting her.
Yeah.
17?
A 17 hits because of all the
Yes.
nonsense going on.
The 17 hits because all the nonsense going on.
The 17 hits because of the nonsense.
All right.
It's a feat,
Can
actually.
we make a shirt?
17 hits because of the nonsense.
17 hits because of the nonsense.
I'm down. That as long as we make a two-eyed Nard shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nard. I want a drawing of Two-Eyed Nard.
No. All right.
It's positive, but with all the
Yeah.
negatives.
I got you. It's turn. You missed, so it doesn't care about you, but it's gonna go after you.
It's not gonna hit the broom.
No. A 29 hits. I just telling you.
I agree. Seconded.
Take 12 points of damage.
Wow!
Zoinks.
Guys, I don't think we're going to be able to accomplish this mission.
Yeah, we're not ready. We are gonna die.
Take
Yeah, we need a rest bad.
Well, we have a camp.
19. Does a 19 hit?
19 does not hit.
Ooh.
Wait, is this against my attack or is it against my...
No, you're normal.
Okay. It does not hit.
And a 0 doesn't hit. Cool. So it takes its battle axe and it just gives you a real good hit
Yeah,
across.
because I yelled at it.
Yeah, it's like don't you do me! It's more like.
And then from across the river, Ryland's like, I just said don't yell at it.
It's scared.
That makes it Ryland's turn.
And I say all that, and
That's all your
So-
actions? Now it's...
so it's actually wrong. I use all 3 actions to summon the monster, and then I can concentrate on it to continue using it this turn.
Okay.
And it gets 2 actions.
Okay.
So I'm not going to go back and retcon a second attack,
Yeah.
but I'll attack twice this time. So it's going to attack twice. Do creatures... They also take the -5. You've been doing that, right? So the first attack is a natural 1.
Nice.
And the second attack is a natural 1.
Oh my gosh.
I think this broom just...
The broom starts cleaning.
So the broom, it's like the broom's like, I'm not gonna even try the dust effect. It like turns around and tries to hit with like the like its
stick.
like stick side, and it hits it.
Is it sentient?
Right? And then it turns around. It's a summoned monster.
It's an animated broom that I summoned. Yeah. So.
And then it hits again, right? Like both time it actually makes contact with the knoll, and then it goes, and it disappears.
Oh,
it just decides that it's not strong enough to.
That's
hurt
fair. It says you decide the degree to which it obeys me, so that makes sense. Can I request that instead of disappearing, it just falls in as a normal broom, so I can throw
it at it? Sure.
I mean, it's
cool.
It's not like
there's nothing else for you to throw.
So essentially, you've summoned a broom.
I know.
You're like, I can clean after.
Broom.
Look, after this is done, we'll use their tents. We'll stay here, and I'll use the broom to clean the place up.
I feel like the three of us non-magical characters would just like stop what we're doing and be like,
Nard, it's your turn.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Yahweh.
Thanks. Thank you.
Wait, I might still have actions actually, because concentrate isn't my whole turn, is it? It's just an action, I think.
I believe so. No,
Okay.
I don't even think that. I think concentration is just
A thing I can do.
Yeah.
Okay, then I still have 3 actions.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna use my actions. I'm gonna throw some fire at him.
all right.
That is a 22.
Hits.
Cool.
oh, thank you.
He takes 2 fire damage.
All right.
And I'm gonna message him and tell him to run.
Okay.
As I have been. I'll roll that diplomacy. That is 22.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
22 diplomacy. Well, none of us know you, message.
Nope.
No.
So now it's Two-Eyed Nard's turn.
Mm-hmm.
The nerd dad.
Two-Eyed Nard, real interested in making a one-eyed knoll. So attack. Ugh. Ugh.
Try the non-metal, metal dice. Maybe you'll have better luck.
Well, I've been rolling a half and half on this.
What? Dice are even on good and negative?
No.
Yeah. So
Random is always random? What?
That's gonna be 14.
A 14 does not hit.
Okay, so that's my Furious Focus. So
Well, that was your first attack.
yeah.
Yeah. Furious Focus happens on your second attack.
Furious Focus just happens on an attack.
Yeah, but I believe it's a focus because that happens on its second attack because you have to have a penalty.
Does it have the press trait?
No, it's what am I doing?
I don't know. That's the second time we've done that.
You guys live together or something?
No?
Well.
Wrong character voice.
Hey, you guys.
It's just make a strike.
Does it have the press trait?
The strike gains the. It does have a press.
Okay, so that means you have to have a penalty to use it. That's what press means.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, because that's the only way it makes sense.
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yeah, so press means, just for anyone that's watching, press is a thing on Fighter. You can watch the Game Gargan episode on Fighter.
I don't think it's just a fighter trait.
It's just a term.
We talked about it because they have a
about
lot of
specifically,
press feats.
And press means that it's an ability that only works if there's a penalty associated with it.
You see, while I was making my fighter,
multiple attack
I
penalties.
watched that video, and
Did you really?
I did. I even wrote down the press thing. I wrote it down, and I just forgot.
So this one can be your Furious Strike, which means if you miss, your third attack only has a -4.
That's I rolled a critical miss. I don't know what that.
A critical miss. All right, so
I don't know how you want to handle that because.
All right, so you take
How many times? I'm gonna rewatch this footage and make a spreadsheet of
I've
how
made
many
so many critical misses
of rolls,
this time.
like for each number. How many times we've rolled each number this game?
Okay.
This is ridiculous.
So you take your sword and you're just like, I'm so determined to make you one eye, and you like kind of focus it to try to hit it right in the eye, and you go forward, and it's just like what? And it just like nips at your hand. Doesn't do any damage, but it causes you to drop your sword behind it.
Oh no. Well, in that case, I have one action left.
Yep.
Pick up my sword.
I'm going to, I'm gonna
Just
punch
punch
him.
her for one damage.
I'm a punch.
Yeah. Roll it.
Is it D4?
It's
It's one damage.
It's just
Oh,
one
it's
damage,
one?
but he has to
Okay.
hit it.
12.
No, you're just like
You caress his face.
that brings it up to Krugis' turn.
Right.
I don't think I'm gonna hit it. I'm so nervous to roll.
Remember, your friend over here.
Oh, yeah,
who's
can assist
Punchy
me.
McPunch.
Punchy McPuncherson? Come on, Punchy
two
You
eyed
want an
Nard.
assist?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll assist.
do it. Wait, what's the order of operations for
He
this?
says what he wants to do and then rolls for
Do
it.
I have to roll my thing first?
No, because
No,
he
has to assist first.
Yeah,
I have
and
to-
I
I have to
have
do
a thing in my head whether it's a success or fail, and then you make your action,
Yeah.
and I give you either a +2 or
So I drop my sword and then I try to do the. I'm just doing this to the null.
Like in his face, so
yeah,
they
in his
can't
face.
see it very good? That's pretty good. That basically gives me cover, basically.
Is 11?
okay.
Does 11 do?
I'm stabbing him with a rapier.
No, you're not.
Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 2.
Okay. If it makes you feel better,
Mm-hmm.
its AC was 2 lower.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. Does a 11 hit?
No.
Okay. Believe it or not, I'm going to try the same thing.
Okay. All right.
Now you don't get the assist from me. I don't think.
Was it a
No.
reaction?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a reaction.
Okay.
All right.
19
Okay.
hits.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. We shouldn't. We shouldn't.
Stop
If I
yourself now.
do the thing,
Should it?
if I do the thing where I add the +2 to the attack, if he were to roll an 18, would that make it a nat 20 or no?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Okay.
But that's a really good question.
'Cause there-
Honestly, based off the time and how much you guys have gotten done, you have at least 2 more sessions with these people.
Yeah.
This was an unnatural occurrence.
I'm with ya.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
encounter should have been 10 minutes tops.
where we're at right now is about the halfway point of where
think
I
there
thought
was
we
2
would
rounds
be
where I got
at the
nothing.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody on stream. We're back.
No, there's
rolling.
nothing wrong with that.
It's
It's
because
just
No,
Knowles just takes so dang long.
Well, it's because they're obviously deities.
Yeah. We're killing gods.
10 damage. Come on.
with your rapier.
Yes.
Okay.
11 damage.
11
Was it
damage.
Forgot to
10
add
or
the one.
11?
Forgot to add the
That's
one.
the +1.
Forgot to add the
12
one.
damage.
No.
13.
11 damage.
Well, it's not
14,
+1. It's an extra damage die.
72 damage.
No way.
Yeah.
An extra
It's a
damage
+1 to hit
die?
and an extra damage
I thought it was
die.
+1 to hit and +1 damage.
No, 1 extra damage die.
I've been literally rolling
My God.
one fewer die that I should have been this whole time.
Roll the die again. And again.
And again and again and again. We just
16 damage.
16 damage.
This whole time?
Yeah. So
For the rapier +1. I'm not talking
Yes.
about flat-footed or anything like that.
yes.
Wow.
That's amazing. That's a good sword. Can I have it?
Nope.
I'm not proficient.
All right. So
Good.
you take your
trained.
rapier as he's like awkwardly petting it, right? and
Just like, what are you doing?
you're just like, I'm going for the heart again, and you
Yeah.
focus, and you're like. Actually feeling the scorpion die in my hands was weird, so I'm just gonna really quickly. So you like go in and you pull back out and just, and it falls back
right.
down. And you hear,
Okay, that was, first of all, the saddest sound I've ever heard you make.
Now let's go loot those bodies.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the one-eyed gnoll that's dead on the ground, and I'm going to specifically make a perception check to try to find the amulet that gave it an extra 300 health.
so oops, it only had.
For the joke roll, I rolled a 19.
Oh.
Come on.
So the
Make more
gnolls,
jokes.
like outside of game, just kind of like because it only has 44 hit points.
Yeah, no. Also
There were
outside of
times
game.
all 3. Nothing.
Yeah, I couldn't
Like
hit them to
all
save
of
my
us.
life. I don't know why.
Yeah, I
mean, no, I know exactly
So-
why. I was rolling really low.
Its armor class is an 18, so it is a little bit higher, but like, yeah, it you guys fucking oh god.
Listen though. With this weapon that you gave me,
Bad.
I literally have to roll a 9
escalate. Come
to
on.
hit it, and I
what?
wasn't hitting it. I had to roll on the dice a 9 on my first attack to hit it, and I wasn't hitting it because I was rolling so bad the whole game.
I was rolling really bad too.
That encounter was, I'd think, in no way representative of the power levels of the characters that we're playing. just because of how
I'm very
consistently
I cut
bad.
a hyena's head off.
I summoned a broom.
That was really funny.
All right, so we're gonna stop for the night. You guys are all very, or some of you. I
Can we
should
just
say
say we're gonna take a long rest? Is that?
At this camp, or
I mean, you guys are at a camp,
Yeah.
and so you guys can theoretically stay here.
Yeah, if we could do that, just so I can reset my character sheet.
Well, I mean, I think what we'll do is we'll
and
start. We'll do that first thing next
Okay.
episode because it's possible in the night that something could come.
No, it's impossible. I have the shield of of improbability.
The sound of a gnoll dying for 45 minutes probably scared everyone off.
Yeah, and I can make that happen all night with my cantrips.
So,
We'll be able to sleep.
Right.
so
Crying.
to end it off, you guys, bruised and beaten and tired, you all make it across the river because the other two of you hadn't. You guys make it across the river. You're like, we need to rest. You can see that at their fire they were already cooking food, so you could theoretically,
Ciao.
chow. You probably reset up the tent, or you could you have a 4-person tent that you could theoretically set up.
Yeah, it's probably better than this.
You also have your fishing poles. You kind of got rid of broke the other ones, so you can't really use theirs. And you spend the night there. When we return next week, we will start off there.
Cool.
So yeah.
Rock and roll. We killed.
You guys literally I'm curious. Other than rolling low, what was your guys' thoughts about the travel mechanic, the rough terrain, and so those are the two mechanics. One of the things that kind of made me nervous is I don't really like using travel as a mechanic, and I also don't like using rough terrain that often. So both of those were mechanics that I'm not the most comfortable doing because I don't ever do them in my campaigns because I find them kind of boring.
Yeah, here's the thing with rough terrain for me is that, well, okay, first of all,
another campaign with
travel. Yeah, right?
I wasn't the DM though. For the all travel campaign, that was Krug, the Underdark one.
Yeah, that was me. And I didn't know it was an all travel campaign.
Oh, the Annihilation one. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that.
Yeah.
Well, and luckily that one's just you move a square or they get lost in a square. This one actually has mile increments based off of your survival.
Yeah.
And because of the area, for the check, it was an 18. If you succeed, you travel normally. If you critically succeed, which is a 28 or a natural 20, you then get to move 4 extra miles. If you fail,
4 extra miles.
Very rewarding. I mean, it's realistic though.
4 extra miles. If you fail, you lose 4 miles, and if you critically fail, you lose 8 miles.
Okay.
But you're still going in the same direction. There's no lost mechanic.
Yeah.
It's just you just don't do as well as you originally
take
planned.
longer.
Yeah.
So the thing about travel for me, and I think, have we done a full Game Gorgon episode on how we feel about travel in general?
We did an episode on Game Gorgon about how the Unearthed Arcana in 5th edition was trying to add more travel into the game.
Yes.
And so we did an episode about that. And
Yes, it was one of the Unearthed Arcana things about travel specifically, trying to spice it up, and how we were basically you can't spice up travel. That's not how it works. And then we talked about how literally everything between the characters and their goal is time wasted and resource wasted for the characters. And so if you give them an obstacle that isn't driving your plot, that's just some kind of randomly generated thing, they don't have the same motivation to interact with it compared to the boss that they're trying to get to or the object they're trying to find.
Yeah, the mound.
They're gonna try to avoid everything else, and it's kind of frustrating when in your head I should avoid this. It's optimal for me to avoid this, and then you fail. That's you just not succeeding. It doesn't feel good in general to me. And I mean, I'm open to other people coming at me and being like, "Oh, what if we did this?" and stuff like that. I wouldn't say it's impossible to make travel fun. I just say it's super difficult. All of the encounters on the way have to be super plot driven. All of the mechanics around calculations and stuff like that have to be fast.
Yeah.
And then the other problem is in travel, if you just do really well traveling, you're literally sitting at the table discussing with your DM and making rolls that have absolutely nothing, no outcome. Because it's just, okay, you get there. but it took you so much longer because you had to do all this math.
Yeah, and I get it if you want to do like a super hyper realistic where it's like you're dealing with rations, you're having to deal with cooking, you're having to deal with weather, which is kind of what they tried to do with Tomb of Annihilation, but I still don't find that fun.
Yeah, and maybe it's like who I am as a player, you know?
Sure.
And maybe there are a lot of other players out there who enjoy like the super hyper realism where you have to think about like 90 different variables.
Sure.
Yeah.
But there's, I think, enough variables, you know?
You were going to say something, William? Like you're saying about the mound?
Well, the mound. I mean, like, the what I was gonna say is like, I would have avoided every single thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we wanted to like, oh, do we need to deal with them? Let's just like move on, and then like only until you were like, well, okay, you have to cross.
Well, and even with the Knolls, you didn't like.
No, I know, but
the
we could
knoll
have crossed in a different part of the river. I get that.
Yeah, and the Knolls just like theoretically, the Knolls would have just added 2 hours onto, which is just a flat number. Like it's like okay, you roll a stealth check, and it's a stealth check, and then we would add 2 hours onto this fictional time that you have to make it there, right? And theoretically, there is a time in which you guys take that you know either more enemies will be there or you can't successfully get the countdown clock. So there is that like behind the scenes clock there. But like as players, you know, you're like, okay, do I just do the combat or do I just wait fake 2 hours?
Well,
what's the consequences? Because you don't know.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is
If I say 18 hours, you have to get this done, and then I say this costs you 2 hours, you actually then have a resource that you're managing, basically.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is like if you as a caster, you have a resource called spell slots, and you know how many spell slots you have for each level and what spells you have at that level, and you can kind of predict like, okay, I don't want to use more than X number of spell slots until we get to our objective, because that's what I feel I'll need for that harder than average encounter. But with time, we don't know what's in between us and there. It could be like, oh, well, if you add 2 hours now, you'll get there in 10 minutes after this encounter, after you skip this encounter. Or it could be you need every single second, and there's no way for us to know, because we don't know how many other obstacles there are.
Yeah.
So it's just like a guess.
We don't know how many obstacles there are, and we don't know how fast that other group is going. Because we're competing against another group that is trying to get this thing.
And theoretically, in the first chapter, you had a day. You had 7 days to get this one thing done.
Yeah.
But that was more than enough.
Yeah, we weren't traveling miles, right?
Well, and
the whole thing was in like encounter and exploration.
Well, it was encounter exploration, but they were also expecting you to take more like long rests.
Oh, really?
So there isn't a short rest mechanic in the game.
Right.
So that doesn't exist.
That's why we couldn't figure out what it was.
Exactly. So there's only I'm going to go to bed or I'm going to spend 8 hours resting. So that's the only mechanic that exists. And there was one combat situation that you avoided and another one, like for the most part, you guys had like avoided 100% of the combat. And I think there was only the one time that you guys rested, but they were expecting you to rest more, it feels like. So, yeah, I don't know.
I will say, I mean, this is the first session of this chapter or whatever we're doing. But like just campaigns or quests or things in general that are very specifically like travel oriented, like a thing like that. When you have especially a time limit and like you are going for a specific thing and you have to take a specific path, like pretty much like to get there, it takes my favorite part about playing tabletop role-playing games is the role-playing. And I mean, like, combat is fine and like whatever, I have a good time doing big hits and big pokes, but like I want and like crave like character interaction primarily between like player characters. And in the first playtest we got a little bit more like the first chapter of the playtest, but like this session especially, I mean, we were in so much combat, but also it was like when we weren't in combat we were traveling, and it was like I just want to get done with the traveling.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you're, I think that's good though, because like you can put things that are more puzzly in nature along the road that in some way relate to the plot, right? Mm-hmm. And maybe not super high impact things, but things that are like slightly helpful or slightly harmful that are kind of like a role playing challenge. Like there's this thing and the players have to discuss like what it is, because I think it's really easy for them to do that because it doesn't consume their characters' resources, and it's still fun because they're playing an RPG.
Literally, one of the encounters could have been, there is a fork in the road. There is no fork in the road on your map. Like right there is a character interaction between the group. You know, we also have to remember that while there is our role-playing elements, we are playing a play test, and so they're trying to test different mechanics. One of them is travel, and I understand the second one is rough terrain, which is basically like
part of the challenge of a game like this is like there are obstacles in your way that do take your resources up, and it's your job to use as few resources as possible so that when you get to the end, you can still win. Like, I get that part of it. It's just, like, keeping it to a minimum and keeping it plot relevant instead of just, like, nulls.
I will tell you that there is also... Well, there's a couple of things to that. One, there is actual backstory of why the nulls are there, and I gave you so many opportunities to ask about it or try to figure out what was going on, but none of you took it.
Well, so, with the jewelry and stuff, The
jewelry?
Right.
Well, no, like... When I basically said you're walking through this like ravaged and destroyed town, like, what do you want to do? Like, what are you doing? You could have easily rolled a society check. You could have rolled perception checks to figure out, like, try to get more information about what's going on, to find out that this was a city that was destroyed by gnolls and was ran by gnolls, and then adventurers came through and took it over, and so now it's coming back up and it's being rebuilt, and there is a huge gnoll population out there, and like it's ran by a gnoll king. And so like one of the biggest dangers out on the road is that there are gnolls out on the road and going around. You could have also talked to the person that gave you the mission. I can't remember her name.
The one at the beginning of this one?
Kamsora.
Yeah, Kamsora. There was like like she doesn't have a ton of information, but there was like a list of like questions that you could have asked, and you guys asked one question. And so the problem with it is like because it is an adventure and not a homebrew, like there was only really one way.
There's a finite number of things that you can reliably tell us.
Exactly. Yeah. And so it was like there was a ton of opportunity for like the gnolls to make more sense and for you to get more information about the road and what things you should and shouldn't do.
I get that, but it's like, or at least for me, it's less of make sense in the plot and more affect the plot. Like if I'm spending my resources, I want to feel like I'm doing it for a reason and not just like resources.
I also thought that like with the map and all the markers that when we got to B1, there's gonna be more than just like an interaction and then on to the next thing.
So B1 was the B1 was where the hyenas were.
Yeah.
So B1 it was actually a 2-mile wide rough terrain area.
Jesus.
It just kind of felt like, this is nothing, on to the next thing.
Yeah, well, the other, and I'll give them this, they do expect you to play this with a playmat, and there are specifics, draw this with this, draw this wide by this wide. So they do expect you to play with a playmat. So some of these interactions were probably not in the best light because we're not playing a playmat. I'm trying to verbally give you descriptions, and I may not necessarily be giving you the best descriptions, you know. And I'm also trying to make it gameplay, so it's like I'm only giving you information based off of how you roll. So there's a little bit of aspects to that because I'm trying to make it interesting. So it's like the first thing was a 2-mile wide rough terrain zone with the hyenas and the hyenodon. Then the second location was the quicksand with the thing hiding underneath the sand. And then the third was the river with the gnolls. So those B1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that map is actually just a map for DMs to tell you where different interactions are going to occur.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily like B1, this is what you see, what do you want to do? It's literally like, this is what happens at B1, this is what happens at B2, 3, 4.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I will say to return to like what you were, what you originally said. I mean, like about how this playtest is travel and rough terrain. I do like rough terrain. I especially liked the river.
Sure.
I liked the river a lot. I enjoyed the mechanic from what we saw with the scorpion, where like if you stop your movement in the river, you get pushed down 10 feet.
That's exactly how that mechanic works.
Yeah, which I liked that a lot. I don't know if there's like it would have been interesting to have like you have to make like an athletics check against
like a way to save
like not
from it.
get like pulled away or something like that. Or anything, I don't know.
There is, but the scorpion didn't succeed.
No, what I mean is like when you first get into the mod.
Gotcha.
I mean,
yeah.
like,
So from what I remember of the mechanic is if you end your turn, you make a swim check basically to fight against the current.
Oh, okay.
And that's what determines whether or not you go down the river or not.
Sure.
There will be additional opportunities in hopefully the next session.
Oh no, I quit.
Where rough terrain becomes a little bit more interesting because now you're going to be like climbing a mountain, and so like that will be fun.
I had a chance to take a feat that would let me climb with one hand.
Yeah,
I saw that one
There
too.
were so many feats and items.
so
You're like,
many-
why something about climbing? I don't want to climb.
Well, and as I was going through, because I was helping Lauren with her character, there is not enough feats. Like I understand that this is a finite number of what they're actually planning on releasing in the book, but I was just like, okay, like where there's like so many feats that like I feel should exist that don't.
And a huge number of feats that I do not necessarily care about inherently. I mean, like, because there's like all of the feats, all of like the technical, like strictly mechanical feats of that you would expect, where it's like, oh, if you take this feat, now you're an expert in this thing, or if you take this feat, now you like moving from like trained to expert to master to legendary. I don't know, whatever. All of those were so like not interesting to me, and then as soon as I cut all of those out and I was looking at like, oh, what's a feat that would be like interesting, like what's an interest that would give me like some flavor, I didn't really find a whole lot that I was like, oh, like I ended up taking fleet, like to give myself +5 to my speed.
I did that too.
Me too.
You did that though because you like fast characters.
I did that mechanically though because I have a thing where I can chase people as a reaction, and I can only do it if they land within my range. So it's just useful to have 5 extra feet.
Yeah.
Like I'm a fighter. I got a feat every level. Like, and choosing the feats was the worst part. Of building the fighter. Not worse because like, oh, I have so much to do. I was like excited. I was like, oh, I get to choose all these feats. And I just was going through and like, ooh, I don't know how much. I don't like.
Yeah, there's not enough flavor in the feats.
Yeah, if I was playing a different kind of fighter, or if I like had a different idea for a character in mind, or something like that, I'm sure like someone like there are feats in there that they're like, oh, this is exactly what I want for a fighter, or like, oh, this is like great, or like feats in general for other characters, but it's just like it didn't feel like enough variety.
Going from first level where it wasn't a lot of digging through the book to figure out your character, and then going to level 4 where it was a lot of digging.
Oh my god!
It was like. That's when I was able to tell there is a lot in this book that they specifically don't have. Because there's even things that they had mentioned that I hadn't seen. Have you seen any Paragon feats?
No.
And those are supposed to be general feats.
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, so when I was going through it, I didn't see any Paragon feats. So when I saw
Those
that...
might exist.
They might exist, but I don't remember seeing. I looked.
Where are those supposed to be?
I thought they were supposed to be under general feats.
No, but what?
What are they?
Because I took Ancestral Paragon.
No.
What
So
is Paragon?
Paragon feats are basically like if you meet a prerequisite of like, you know, you have a strength of this, a dex of this, or a speed of this, or whatever, something like that. You can then take this feat, and then you're not allowed to take another quote unquote Paragon feat until you take another one in that tree. And so, for example, it could be like swashbuckler. You can now treat being on a boat as normal movement, right? And then the next one is you can hold rope and you only hold on to rope and still use a melee weapon. Like, and so it's like, it's a tree where it gets you to be, and it's branching. So you start with one, and then there's multiple options that make your character better. So if you want to be a pirate, you take the swashbuckling Paragon, you know. We're going long. So I would like to thank all of you for watching. And if you aren't watching live and you're watching the YouTube, check us out every Wednesday, 6:30 on twitch.tv/QueueTimes. If you're watching us live, you can also check the VOD and other content that we create on YouTube, which is youtube.com/C/QueueTimes main. Or you can just go to the website, QueueTimes.com, and see content that not only myself and Krug make, but Jonas and William and Lauren, everyone helps out with.
There's so many more names.
So many more names. I'm
Name
just talking
all of
about
them.
everyone that's here. So, anyways, my name is Indigo, and you can reach me on Twitter at IndigoQT.
I'm William, and you can reach me on Twitter at KWilliamWhite.
I'm Lauren. You can reach me on Twitter at TSQuintQT or at Instagram at TS_Quint.
My name is Jonas. You can find me on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse.
And I'm Krug. You can get me at KrugQT on Twitter. Or if you want to talk to me and Indigo at the same time, you can talk to us at _QueueTimes on Twitter or at QueueTimes on Instagram. We've been playing Doomsday Dawn. See you guys next time.
Bye.
I have to actually
Yeah, that's
physically
okay.
get out of my chair.
Get out of your chair.